Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm Verif, your buoy, and my mission is to help you build wealth and take control of your finances. Today we're diving into passive income, the dream of making money while you sleep. You've seen the hype, get rich overnight. But let's be real, most of that is just clickbait. True passive income takes real effort up front, whether it's time, money, or both. But it's absolutely possible with the right strategies and mindset. In this video, I'll share passive income ideas that actually work. Not just flashy trends, but real, sustainable ways to earn. We'll cover what passive income really means, 12 legit ideas for 2025, how much effort they take, mistakes to avoid, and how to stack multiple streams for real freedom. So grab a coffee, take notes, and let's get started. Let's unlock the truth about passive income together. Let's start with the basics. High-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit. Not flashy, but essential. These accounts let your cash earn more interest than traditional banks. High-yield savings accounts are safe, FDIC insured, and perfect for your emergency fund. Even a few percentage points of interest adds up over time. CDs offer higher rates if you can lock your money away for a set period. Just watch out for early withdrawal penalties. You can easily compare rates online and set up accounts in minutes. Returns won't make you rich, but they're guaranteed and risk-free. This is the foundation of a solid financial plan. Your money isn't just sitting idle. Use these tools to make every dollar work for you. Start here, and you'll have a secure baseline for bigger investments. Don't overlook this step. It's the building block for your passive income journey. Simple, safe, and smart. Now let's talk dividend stocks. When you buy dividend-paying stocks, you're owning a piece of a company that pays you a share of its profits, usually every quarter. Reinvesting those dividends can snowball your wealth over time. You benefit from both regular payouts and potential stock price growth. For beginners, look at dividend aristocrats, companies with a long history of increasing dividends, or try dividend ETFs for instant diversification and less research. Remember, stocks can go down and dividends aren't guaranteed, so diversify. Focus on quality companies or well-managed ETFs and think long-term. Don't chase high yields blindly. Sometimes they're a warning sign. With patience and smart choices, dividend stocks can build a steady stream of passive income. Do your homework, invest consistently, and let compounding do the work. It's a classic path to wealth. Let's dive into a classic rental property. Buy a property, rent it out, and collect monthly cash flow after expenses. You build equity, benefit from appreciation, and enjoy tax perks. But being a landlord isn't fully passive. You'll deal with tenants, repairs, and the occasional headache. To make it more hands-off, hire a property manager for a fee. Upfront costs are significant, so run the numbers carefully. Success comes from smart market research and a long-term mindset. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's a proven way to build wealth. If you're willing to put in the work or outsource, rental properties can provide steady, growing income for years. Real estate rewards patience and diligence. Want real estate income without the landlord hassles? Enter REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts. REITs let you invest in portfolios of properties from offices to apartments by buying shares like a stock. They're required to pay out most of their income as dividends, making them popular for passive income seekers. You get diversification, professional management, and easy liquidity. Just buy or sell through your brokerage. There are different types. Equity REITs own properties, mortgage REITs finance them, and hybrids do both. REITs can be sensitive to interest rates and market swings, so do your research. Consider REIT ETFs for even broader diversification. It's a simple, accessible way to add real estate to your portfolio. No tenants, no toilets, just potential income. Understand the risks, but for many, REITs are a smart, hands-off real estate play. Real estate simplified. Let's shift to something you can create. An online course. If you have expertise in anything, from coding to cooking, you can package it into a course and sell it online. Create the content once and it can generate income for years. Platforms like Teachable or Udemy make setup easy, but quality matters. The real work is upfront, planning, recording, editing, and launching. Once live, focus on marketing to attract students. Income potential varies, but a great course in a high-demand niche can be very lucrative. Identify a real need, deliver value, and promote effectively. If you can teach and market, online courses are a powerful passive income stream. Share your knowledge, help others, and get paid. Another creative route: write and self-publish an ebook, especially on Amazon KDP. You can publish on almost any topic: fiction, non-fiction, guides, or even journals. The process is straightforward: write, format, design a cover, and upload. Once published, your book can earn royalties for years with little extra effort. Amazon handles sales and delivery, so you focus on writing and marketing. Success depends on quality, niche selection, and effective promotion. Many authors build income by publishing multiple books. Even small monthly royalties add up with a portfolio. Share your passion or expertise, and let your words work for you. Publishing is more accessible than ever. Let's talk YouTube, a favorite of mine. Yes, making videos is a lot of work up front, but once published, they can earn for years. Each video becomes a digital asset, generating views and income long after you hit upload. Monetize through ads, affiliate links, sponsorships, or selling your own products. The key is consistency and providing real value to your audience. As your channel grows, so do your passive earnings from older videos. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but the rewards can be huge. Build a community, diversify your income streams, and let your content work for you. If you're passionate and persistent, YouTube can become a powerful passive income engine. Start creating. Your future self will thank you. Another creator-friendly option: selling digital products. Think printables, templates, stock photos, presets, or digital art. Create once, sell endlessly with almost no extra effort per sale. Platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, or your own website make setup easy. The key is solving a real problem or fulfilling a desire with your product. Marketing is crucial. Use social media, SEO, or email lists to reach buyers. High profit margins and automation make this model attractive. Start small, refine your product, and scale as you grow. Digital products turn your skills into ongoing income. Create, automate, and earn. Let's break down affiliate marketing. You promote products or services you trust and earn a commission when someone buys through your link. Works on blogs, YouTube, or social media. Just add your affiliate links. Authenticity is key. Only recommend what you genuinely use and believe in. Sign up for affiliate programs like Amazon Associates or networks like Share a Sale. Your content, blog posts, videos, reviews, can generate sales long after you create it. Build trust with your audience and focus on evergreen content for lasting results. Always disclose your affiliate relationships. Transparency builds credibility. It takes time to build an audience, but affiliate marketing can become a hands-off income stream. Create valuable content, recommend wisely, and let your links work for you. Simple, scalable, and effective. Got a creative eye? License your photos or art for passive income. Upload your work to stock sites like Shutterstock or Adobe Stock. Every download earns you a royalty. One image can sell over and over. The more high-quality images you upload, the higher your earning potential. Focus on current trends and commercial needs for better sales. Royalties per download are small, so volume and quality matter. You can also sell prints or digital downloads directly on Etsy or your own site for higher margins. If you're already creating, let your art work for you. Turn your passion into profit. Want real estate exposure without big capital? Try crowdfunded real estate. Platforms like Fundrise let you invest small amounts in large projects. You earn a share of rental income or appreciation with none of the landlord headaches. It's a way to diversify across properties and locations with less money. But these investments are less liquid. Your money may be tied up for years. Do your homework. Understand the risks, fees, and timelines before investing. Start small and diversify across projects. Crowdfunded real estate opens doors for everyday investors. Real estate reimagined. For the tech-savvy, building a mobile app or SaaS tool can be a goldmine. Solve a real problem, launch your app, and earn through sales, subscriptions, or ads. The upfront work is huge. Coding, design, and marketing all take time and money. But once live, a great app can serve thousands with little extra effort. Recurring revenue from subscriptions is especially powerful. You'll need to maintain and update your product, but much can be automated or outsourced. If you have a great idea and the skills or team to build it, this can be a high-reward path. Start by solving a problem you know well. Digital solutions can create lasting passive income. There you have it. 12 passive income ideas that work in 2025. Remember, passive income always takes effort upfront. Time, money, or both. The reward? Earning while you live life on your terms. Here's your challenge. Pick one idea and start this week. Even a small step, research, outlining, or brainstorming, builds momentum. Don't get overwhelmed by options. Action is what counts. Passive income is your path to freedom and control over your time. If you found value, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Drop a comment. Which idea will you try first? Thanks for watching. Keep building, keep growing.
Let's talk about your money and how to take control. Many people cringe at the word budget, thinking it means restriction or no fun. But a budget is about what you do, not what you can't. It's your plan for your dreams, your security, your first step to financial power. Everyone needs a budget, no matter how much you earn. Knowing where your money goes is critical for making smart choices, avoiding debt, and building savings. Budgets don't have to be complicated or time-consuming. The right budget gives you peace of mind and control. With a budget, you know what's coming in, what's going out, and you avoid surprises. You're not just hoping things work out, you're making them work out. This is about being strong and smart with your finances. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Budgeting is a gift you give yourself, clarity and confidence. Let's get started on this journey together. I want you to feel empowered and excited about your financial future. Budgeting is the key that unlocks doors. Getting out of debt, saving for a home, planning for retirement, or affording that dream vacation. It's not a punishment, it's a powerful tool for building the life you deserve. Are you ready to take control? Let's begin. Scene transition, upbeat music, visuals of people achieving goals. Remember, this is your journey. You set the pace. Every step you take is progress. Don't let myths hold you back. Your financial power starts now. Let's move forward, together. Ready? Let's dive in. End scene. To master your money, you must know your numbers, exactly. Start with your net income, what you actually take home after taxes and deductions. List every source, your main job, side hustles, freelance gigs, or regular support. Add it all up. Accuracy is key. Don't guess. Check your pay stubs and bank deposits. Your net income is the foundation of your budget. If this number is off, your whole plan falls apart. Now let's talk about what you owe. List all your monthly obligations: rent, loans, insurance, utilities. These are your fixed expenses, non-negotiable and predictable. Next, jot down your variable expenses: groceries, gas, entertainment. These change month to month, so estimate based on recent history. Don't forget irregular expenses, annual subscriptions, car repairs, gifts. Set aside a little each month for these surprises. This honest assessment is like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, you see your financial reality and your path forward. Facing the numbers is the first step to taking control. Once you know what's coming in and what's going out, you can make smart decisions. This is the groundwork for every financial goal you'll set. Don't skip it. Embrace it. Your budget starts with clarity. Get your real numbers and you're ready for the next step. Scene transition visuals of paychecks, bills, calculators. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you can grow. Let's keep building. Ready for the next step? End scene. Now that you know your income, it's time to track your expenses. This is where most people get surprised. Small purchases add up fast. Break expenses into 3 categories: fixed, variable, and irregular. Fixed expenses are your anchors: rent, car payments, insurance. Variable expenses change monthly: groceries, gas, entertainment. Irregular expenses pop up occasionally: annual fees, car repairs, gifts. Track every dollar for a month or two to see your real habits. Use bank statements or apps to get accurate numbers. This process reveals your spending patterns and opportunities to save. Planning for irregular expenses prevents budget disasters. Set aside a little each month so you're ready when surprises come. The truth about your spending is the key to financial freedom. Once you see where your money goes, you can make changes that matter. Don't be afraid of what you find. Use it to your advantage. Smart planning starts with honest tracking. Scene transition. Visuals of receipts, coffee cups, shopping bags. Knowledge is your best tool. Track, learn, and take control. Ready to choose your budgeting method? End scene. With your numbers in hand, it's time to pick a budgeting method that fits you. There's no one-size-fits-all. Choose what you'll actually use. First, the 50-30-20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and debt. It's simple and effective for most people. Next, zero-based budgeting. Assign every dollar a job until your income minus expenses equals zero. This method gives you total control and awareness. The envelope system uses cash in labeled envelopes for categories like groceries or entertainment. When the envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category. It's great for visual learners and those who overspend with cards. Finally, pay yourself first. Save or pay debt before spending on anything else. This method prioritizes your future and builds wealth automatically. Try different methods to see what feels right. The best budget is the one you'll stick with. Don't be afraid to mix and match. Your goal, make your money work for you. Scene transition visuals of charts, envelopes, apps. Pick a method, get started, and adjust as needed. The right system will empower you. Take action today. Your financial future starts with this choice. Ready to set your goals? Let's go! End scene 24. A budget without goals is just numbers. Goals give your budget purpose. Define what you're working toward, your why. Set short-term goals, like building an emergency fund or paying off a small debt. Quick wins build momentum and confidence. Medium-term goals take 1 to 5 years, saving for a car, home renovations, or a bigger trip. Long-term goals are your big dreams, retirement, paying off your mortgage, or financial independence. Be specific. Write your goals down and make them real. Break big goals into smaller steps so you can track progress. Your budget is your roadmap to these milestones. Review your goals regularly and adjust as life changes. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. The clearer your goals, the more motivated you'll be to stick to your plan. Scene transition visuals of dream boards, savings jars. Your goals are your guide. Let them inspire you every day. Ready to make budgeting easier? Let's explore some tools and tricks. End scene 19. Budgeting doesn't have to be hard. Let technology help. Start simple. A notebook or spreadsheet works for many. Free templates in Google Sheets or Excel can do the math for you. Prefer apps? Try Mint, YNAB, or Personal Capital. These apps link to your accounts, track spending, and show your progress with charts. Find one that feels intuitive and fits your style. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers on payday. Pay yourself first before you have a chance to spend. Automate bill payments to avoid late fees and stress. Automation keeps your plan on track, even when life gets busy. The less you have to think about it, the more likely you'll stick to your budget. Scene transition. Visuals of phones, apps, bank transfers. Use the tools that work for you. Make your budget effortless. Ready to stay on track for the long haul? Let's talk about sticking to your plan. End scene. Creating a budget is just the start. Sticking to it is where the magic happens. Schedule regular check-ins, weekly or bi-weekly, whatever works for you. Review your spending, compare it to your plan, and adjust as needed. Don't set it and forget it. Engage with your budget. Include fun money in your plan so it doesn't feel restrictive. Guilt-free spending keeps you motivated and balanced. Celebrate your wins, big or small. Rewards reinforce good habits and make the journey enjoyable. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with someone you trust. Their support can keep you on track. Remember, consistency is key. If you slip up, don't quit. Just get back on track. Your budget is a tool for freedom, not a prison. Scene transition. Visuals of celebrations, friends, progress charts. Stay engaged, stay motivated, and enjoy the process. You're building a better future, one step at a time. Ready to adapt as life changes? Let's finish strong. End scene 21. Life changes. So should your budget. It's a living tool, not set in stone. Review and adjust it regularly, especially after big life events. New job, marriage, baby, moving. Update your budget. Reassess your income, expenses, and goals. This keeps your plan relevant and effective. Do a thorough review at least every quarter. Ask, is this budget still working for me? Are my goals still right? Don't be afraid to make changes. Budgeting is about freedom and empowerment, not restriction. When you control your money, you control your life. You're building a foundation for security and dreams. Start today, even with small steps. Calculate your income, track your spending, pick one goal. Every action counts. You are strong, smart, and capable of mastering your money. Take the first step now. Scene transition. Visuals of people achieving dreams, happy families. Your financial power is in your hands. Begin your journey today. You've got this. End scene. Ever check your bank account after payday, feeling that mix of anticipation and maybe a little bit of dread? And then, after a few days, or even hours, wonder where your money went. It's a common feeling, that sense of financial bewilderment. It can feel like it disappears instantly, vanishing into thin air before you even have a chance to really use it. Understanding your paycheck, that often overlooked piece of paper or digital notification, is the first and most crucial step to taking control of your finances. A paycheck is more than just a slip of paper. It's your compensation, the fruit of your labor, for the hard work you put in. It arrives either as a tangible paper check, something you can physically hold, or, more commonly these days, as a direct deposit straight into your bank account. Direct deposit is not only safe, protecting your earnings from potential theft or loss, but also incredibly convenient. It means no more rushing to the bank during your lunch break or after work, saving you valuable time and energy. Knowing how to read and interpret your paycheck, understanding all those numbers and abbreviations, is empowering. It's like having a detailed map for your financial journey, guiding you towards your goals and helping you avoid potential pitfalls. You'll be able to see exactly where your money starts its journey and how it moves through the various channels of your life. No more guessing about your income or feeling uncertain about where your hard-earned money is going. You'll know the precise amounts coming in and going out, which helps you plan effectively, make informed decisions, and ultimately feel more in control of your financial destiny. This guide will break down each and every part of your paycheck in simple, easy-to-understand terms, demystifying the jargon and revealing the underlying logic. You'll learn all about gross pay, that initial pre-tax amount that represents your total earnings, net pay, the amount that actually lands in your bank account after all the deductions, and crucially, how those deductions work, where they go, and why they're important. By the end of this guide, you'll be fully equipped and ready to manage your money with confidence and clarity, making informed decisions that align with your financial goals. So let's get started on this journey together, unlocking the secrets hidden within your paycheck. Remember, your paycheck is more than just a number on a piece of paper or a notification on your phone. It's the key, the essential tool to unlocking your financial future and achieving your dreams. Ready to take control? Let's dive in and begin to understand the power within your paycheck. Let's clear up two key terms that are fundamental to understanding your earnings. These terms often get mixed up, but knowing the difference is essential for managing your finances effectively. We're going to break down what each one means and why they both matter. Gross pay and net pay. These are the cornerstones of understanding your income, and they paint very different pictures of your financial reality. Gross pay is your total earnings before anything is taken out. It's the complete, unadjusted amount you've earned. Think of it as your full salary or wages, the headline number before any deductions come into play. It represents the total value of your work. For example, if you earn $20 an hour, that's your base rate before taxes or other withholdings, and work 40 hours a week, consistently putting in your scheduled time, your gross pay is $800. This is the initial figure representing your earnings for that week. But you don't get to keep all of that. Unfortunately, that entire sum won't be available for your immediate use. Net pay, or take-home pay, is the amount you actually receive after all deductions. Is what's left after deductions like taxes, health insurance premiums, and retirement contributions. If $250 is taken out for taxes and benefits, covering things like federal and state income tax, as well as your share of health coverage, your net pay is $550. This is the money that will be deposited into your account. That's the amount that actually lands in your bank account, ready for you to use. Knowing both numbers is crucial for budgeting, as it allows you to understand your true financial picture. Gross pay shows your earning power. It reflects your potential income before any obligations are met. Net pay shows what you can actually spend, save, and invest after all necessary deductions. Always check both on your pay stub. Make sure you understand each deduction and how it impacts your take-home pay. Understanding this difference helps you plan smarter, make informed financial decisions, and avoid overspending. It's the foundation of good money management, providing a clear view of your income and expenses. Don't just look at the big number. The gross pay figure can be misleading if you don't consider deductions. Focus on what you really keep. That's the key to effective budgeting and financial stability. That's what matters for your daily life, covering your bills, savings goals, and overall financial well-being. In the world of work, one thing is certain: compensation is key, but not everyone gets paid the same way. The frequency with which you receive your paycheck can vary significantly depending on your employer and the nature of your job, or on the same schedule. Understanding these different pay schedules is crucial for managing your finances effectively. It allows you to plan your budget, pay your bills on time, and save for the future with confidence. Your pay schedule affects how often you get paid, influencing your cash flow and financial planning. The more frequently you get paid, the smaller each paycheck will be, and vice versa, and how you manage your money. It dictates how you allocate funds for various expenses, from rent and utilities to groceries and entertainment. The most common schedules are weekly, bi-weekly. These are popular choices for many companies as they provide employees with a regular and predictable income stream, semi-monthly and monthly. Each of these schedules has its own unique characteristics and implications for your personal finances. Weekly pay means 52 smaller paychecks a year, providing a consistent stream of income every 7 days. Great for steady cash flow. This can be particularly helpful for individuals who prefer to manage their finances on a week-by-week basis. Biweekly pay gives you 26 paychecks, a bit larger, offering a balance between frequent income and manageable paycheck sizes. And sometimes you get 3 in a month. This can provide a welcome boost to your budget, allowing you to catch up on bills or save for a special occasion. Semi-monthly pay is twice a month, usually on set dates, such as the 15th and the last day of the month, for 24 consistent paychecks. This schedule offers a predictable income flow, making it easier to plan your finances around specific dates. Monthly pay means 12 big paychecks a year, providing a substantial sum of money each month. You'll need to budget carefully to make it last. This requires careful planning and discipline to ensure that you have enough money to cover all your expenses throughout the month. Each schedule has its pros and cons. The best choice for you will depend on your individual circumstances, financial habits, and preferences. Weekly and bi-weekly pay can make budgeting easier, especially if you find it challenging to manage your finances over longer periods. With more frequent income, this can help you stay on top of your bills and avoid late fees. Semi-monthly and monthly paychecks are larger, allowing you to potentially save more money or make larger purchases, but require more planning to cover all expenses. You'll need to be diligent about tracking your spending and allocating funds for different categories. Knowing your pay schedule helps you plan for bills and savings. It allows you to anticipate when you'll have money available and make informed decisions about your finances. It's key to managing your cash flow, ensuring that you have enough money coming in to cover your expenses and achieve your financial goals. If you're new to a job, ask HR about your pay schedule. Don't hesitate to clarify any questions you may have about when and how you'll be paid. Mark your paydays on a calendar. This simple step can help you stay organized and avoid missing important payment deadlines. Plan your bills and spending around when you get paid. This will help you avoid overdraft fees and ensure that you have enough money to cover your essential expenses. The right strategy depends on your schedule. Experiment with different budgeting techniques to find what works best for you and your pay frequency. No matter how often you're paid, good budgeting is essential. It's the foundation of sound financial management and will help you achieve your long-term goals. Adjust your habits to fit your pay cycle. Be flexible and willing to adapt your spending and saving habits as needed. That way, you'll always know where your money is going. Tracking your expenses will give you valuable insights into your spending patterns and help you identify areas where you can save money. Understanding your pay schedule is a simple way to take control of your finances and gain a better understanding of your cash flow. It's one more step toward financial confidence, empowering you to make informed decisions about your money and achieve your financial aspirations. Let's keep going, exploring more ways to master your money and build a secure financial future. Your pay stub is more than a receipt, it's your financial fingerprint. It shows your gross pay deductions and net pay. First, check your personal info and pay period dates for accuracy. The earnings section lists your hours rate and any overtime or bonuses. Next, look at tax deductions, federal Social Security, FICA, Medicare, and possibly state or local taxes. These are mandatory and reduce your take-home pay. Other deductions might include health insurance or retirement contributions. Pre-tax deductions lower your taxable income. After-tax deductions come out of your net pay, like union dues. Some stubs show employer contributions to benefits. Review each section to understand where your money goes. Spotting errors early can save you headaches later. Your pay stub is a powerful tool. Use it to track your financial health. Don't ignore it. Make it part of your routine. Knowing how to read it puts you in control. Let's break down a sample pay stub calculation. Say your gross pay is $2,000 for 2 weeks. Taxes and deductions, federal Social Security, Medicare, state tax, and health insurance total $533. Subtract that from your gross pay and your net pay is $1,467. That's your real spending money. Pay stubs use codes. Fed for federal tax, FICA for Social Security and Medicare, ST for state tax. Always check your pay rate, hours, and deductions for mistakes. Errors happen. Don't assume everything is correct. If something looks off, contact HR or payroll right away. Ask questions until you understand every line. Your pay stub is your proof. Protect your money. Make reviewing it a habit. Catching errors early keeps your finances on track. Stay alert and informed. Tax withholding is how you pay income taxes gradually. Your employer withholds part of your pay for federal, state, and sometimes local taxes. The amount depends on your W-4 form. Fill out your W-4 accurately when you start a job or your life changes. Too little withheld? You might owe taxes. Too much? You get a refund, but that's money you could have used sooner. The goal: match your withholding to your actual tax bill. Review your W-4 every year or after big life events. The IRS has a tool to help you get it right. Taking charge of your W-4 means more control over your money. Don't leave it to chance. Make sure your withholding fits your needs. If you're a contractor or gig worker, you're responsible for your own taxes. No automatic withholding. You'll likely get a 1099 form, not a pay stub. Set aside money for taxes and pay quarterly to avoid surprises. Track business expenses. They can lower your taxable income. Consider consulting a tax pro if you're unsure. Remember, your pay stub doesn't show the full picture. Total compensation includes salary plus benefits. Benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off add real value. Ask HR for a total compensation statement. Knowing your net income helps you budget and set savings goals. Smart planning now means fewer headaches later. Now you know how to decode your paycheck. Use this knowledge to take charge of your finances. Review every pay stub for accuracy, not just the net pay. Ask questions if anything is unclear. HR and payroll are there to help. Use budgeting tools or apps to track your income and expenses. Keep learning about money. Knowledge is your best asset. Take action. Find your latest pay stub, review each section, and note your deductions. If you have questions, write them down and ask for help. You're in control of your financial future. Your paycheck is the key. Unlock its power. Start today and build your financial confidence.
Hello there. We're so glad you're here, taking the first step toward understanding your finances. Ready to talk about money? It might seem intimidating at first, but learning about money is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Today, we're diving into interest rates, a topic that affects almost every part of your financial life, whether you realize it or not. Understanding interest is crucial for your financial life. It's the key to making smarter decisions, whether you're saving for a dream vacation or planning to buy your first car. Interest can help you save money when you borrow and make more when you save. It's a powerful tool if you know how to use it. So, what exactly is interest? Simply put, interest is the cost of using someone else's money. It's what you pay when you borrow, and what you earn when you lend or save. When you borrow from a lender, you pay a fee, interest, for that privilege. This fee is what makes lending possible and keeps the financial world turning. This fee is usually a percentage of the amount you borrowed. The higher the interest rate, the more you'll pay back over time. You pay back the original amount plus interest. That's how lenders make money. It's a system that rewards those who understand how it works. Lenders charge interest to cover the risk of lending and the opportunity cost of not using the money elsewhere. It's their way of making sure lending is worthwhile. Whether it's a student loan, car loan, mortgage, or credit card, interest rates affect you directly. Every major financial decision you make will likely involve interest in some way. Knowing how interest rates work can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over your lifetime. It can mean the difference between financial stress and financial freedom. It puts you in control of your financial future. When you understand interest, you can make choices that benefit you, not just the banks. Understanding interest isn't just for bankers, it's for everyone. No matter your age or background, this knowledge is for you. The more you know, the smarter your choices. you'll be able to spot good deals, avoid costly mistakes, and plan for a brighter future. Let's unlock this knowledge together. By the end of this journey, you'll feel more confident and ready to take charge of your money. You're about to become more confident with your money. Let's get started. Your financial journey begins now. Let's explore the world of interest together and set you up for success. Let's break down the two main types of interest, simple and compound. These two concepts are at the heart of how money grows, or how debt can pile up, and understanding them can make a huge difference in your financial life. Simple interest is calculated only on the original amount you borrow or invest, which is called the principal. It's a straightforward way to figure out how much you'll owe or earn. The formula is easy to remember. Interest equals principal times rate times time, or written out, interest equals sign, principal x rate x time. For example, if you borrow $1,000 for 2 years at a 5% simple interest rate, you'd calculate it like this: $1,000 x 0.05 x2 equal, sign $100 interest. That means you'd repay a total of $1,100 at the end of 2 years, your original $1,000 plus $100 in interest. Simple interest is predictable and doesn't change over time, making it easy to plan for. You always know exactly what you'll pay or earn. Now, compound interest is where things get interesting, and a little more complex. Compound interest is calculated not just on the principal, but also on any interest that's already been earned or added. This means your money can grow much faster over time. In other words, you earn or pay interest on your interest. This snowball effect is what makes compounding so powerful. Most savings accounts, investment accounts, and even retirement funds use compound interest, helping your money grow faster than you might expect. But compound interest can also work against you. Many loans, like credit cards and some personal loans, use compound interest, which can make debt grow quickly if you're not careful. Here's an example. If you save $1,000 at 5% interest compounded annually, you'll earn $50 in the first year. In the second year, you earn 5% not just on your original $1,000, but also on the $50 interest from year one. That's $52.50 in year two. After 2 years, you have $1,102.50, more than you'd have with simple interest. Over many years, this difference becomes even more dramatic. The gap between simple and compound interest grows larger the longer you save or borrow, and the bigger the amounts involved. Compounding is a double-edged sword. It can help your savings soar, but it can also make debt overwhelming if you're not paying attention. That's why understanding the difference between simple and compound interest is so important for your financial health. Use the power of compounding to your advantage when saving or investing. Start early and let your money work for you. But be cautious of compounding when borrowing, especially with credit cards or high-interest loans, as debt can grow much faster than you expect. That's the magic and the math of interest. Understanding it can help you make smarter choices whether you're saving for the future or managing debt today. Interest rates matter a lot when you borrow or save. A higher rate means you pay more on loans, but earn more on savings. Even a small rate difference can add up over time. For example, a $10,000 loan at 5% over 5 years costs about $1,323 in interest. At 10%, it's $2,748. That's a $1,400 difference just from the rate. Always shop for the lowest rate on loans. For savings, a higher rate means your money grows faster. Saving $1,000 at 1% earns $10 in a year. At 2%, it's $20. Over years and with compounding, the difference is huge. Shop for high rates on savings, low rates on loans. Let interest work for you, not against you. Small changes in rates can make a big impact. When you take out a loan, one of the most important decisions you'll make is choosing between a fixed or variable interest rate. Each option has its own advantages and drawbacks, and understanding the difference can help you make a smarter financial choice. Fixed rates stay the same for the entire life of your loan, which means your monthly payments won't change. This predictability makes it much easier to plan your budget, since you'll always know exactly what you owe each month. Many people prefer fixed rates for long-term loans like mortgages, car loans, or student loans, because they offer peace of mind and stability over many years. Fixed rates can be especially helpful if you're worried about interest rates rising in the future. Locking in your rate now protects you from unexpected increases, so you won't be caught off guard by higher payments. On the other hand, variable rates can change over time, usually based on a market index or the lender's prime rate. This means your interest rate, and your monthly payment, can go up or down as the market shifts. With a variable rate, your payments might start out lower than a fixed rate, but they can increase if interest rates rise. This can make budgeting more challenging, since your payment amount isn't guaranteed to stay the same. Credit cards, some mortgages, and certain personal loans often use variable rates. These products can be attractive if you expect to pay off your balance quickly or if you're comfortable with some risk. While variable rates often start lower than fixed rates, they can rise significantly over time, making them riskier for borrowers who need stability or have tight budgets. If you plan to pay off your loan quickly, a variable rate might save you money in the short term, especially if rates stay low during your repayment period. But remember, if market rates rise, your payments could increase unexpectedly, which might put a strain on your finances. Always read the fine print to understand exactly how much and how often your rate can change. Some loans have limits on how high your rate can go, while others do not. Choose a fixed rate if you value stability and want to avoid surprises. Opt for a variable rate if you're comfortable with some risk and want the chance to save money if rates stay low. Ultimately, pick the rate type that matches your comfort level, financial goals, and future plans. Take your time, compare your options, and make your choice wisely. Every loan has a few key parts you need to know. The principal is the original amount you borrow. Interest is the percentage charged on the principal. The loan term is how long you have to repay. Longer terms mean lower monthly payments but more total interest. Shorter terms mean higher payments but less interest overall. Your monthly payment includes both principal and interest. The total repayment is principal plus all interest paid. Always check if the monthly payment fits your budget. Compare total repayment to see the true cost of a loan. Understanding these basics helps you make smarter borrowing decisions. Know these parts before you sign any loan. It's your money. Protect it. There are many types of loans for different needs. Personal loans can be used for almost anything: debt consolidation, emergencies, or big purchases. They can be secured, with collateral, or unsecured, no collateral, higher rates. Auto loans help you buy a car. The car is usually collateral. Student loans cover education costs. Federal loans often have better terms than private ones. Mortgages are for buying homes with the property as collateral. Credit cards offer revolving credit but often have high variable rates. Longer loan terms mean lower payments but more interest overall. Always compare rates, terms, and fees before choosing a loan. Use credit cards wisely, pay in full to avoid high interest. Pick the right loan for your needs and budget. The right loan can help you reach your goals. When comparing loans, look at the APR, annual percentage rate. APR includes the interest rate plus most fees, giving you the true yearly cost. It's a better comparison tool than interest rate alone. For example, a loan with a lower rate but high fees might have a higher APR than one with a slightly higher rate but low fees. Always ask for the APR when shopping for loans. Lenders must disclose it by law. Compare APRs side by side to find the best deal. Don't be fooled by low advertised rates, check the full cost. A lower APR usually means a cheaper loan overall. Focus on total cost, not just monthly payments. Smart borrowers use APR to their advantage. APR is your best tool for comparing loans. Lenders use several factors to set your interest rate. Your credit score is key. A higher score means a lower rate. They also look at your income, job history, and debt-to-income ratio. The loan amount, term, and whether it's secured or unsecured matter too. To get a better rate, check your credit report and improve your score. Pay bills on time and reduce debt. Shop around and compare offers from different lenders. A bigger down payment or shorter loan term can help you get a lower rate. Consider a cosigner if your credit isn't strong. Every bit you save on interest adds up. Take steps to qualify for the best rate possible. You have the power to get a better deal. Watch out for payday and car title loans. They have sky-high interest and fees. These loans can trap you in debt. Avoid them if possible. Instead, look for safer options like credit union loans or community programs. Make interest work for you by saving. Compound interest grows your money over time. The time value of money means money today is worth more than money later. With loans, understand amortization. Early payments go mostly to interest. Paying extra toward principal early can save you a lot in interest. Only borrow what you need and can repay. Read all loan documents carefully and ask questions. Build good credit. It's your financial superpower. Understanding interest helps you make smart decisions and save money. You're now ready to take control of your financial future. Knowledge is power. Use it to build a better financial life. You've got this. Have you ever heard the saying, "A dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow"? It's a phrase that might sound simple, but it holds a profound truth about the world of finance. It's a concept that can influence everything from your daily spending habits to your long-term investment strategies. It's not just old advice, it's a core financial truth, a fundamental principle that underpins much of modern economics. Financial experts, seasoned investors, and even your wise grandparents will all tell you the same thing. If someone offered you $100 now or $100 a year from now, you take it now. It's a no-brainer for most people, and for good reason. But why is that immediate gratification so appealing when the amount is the same? That's the time value of money, or TVM. It's the financial concept that explains this preference. TVM means money in your hand today is more valuable than the same amount in the future. This isn't just about instant gratification, it's about opportunity and potential. Why? Because you can use it, invest it, and make it grow. You have options with that money today that you simply won't have if you wait. Think of money like a seed, plant it today, and it can grow into a tree. The sooner you plant, the bigger and stronger that tree can become. Wait a year, and you lose a year of growth. That's a year of potential returns, dividends, or interest that you'll never get back. This principle isn't just for Wall Street. It affects every financial choice you make, from deciding whether to pay off debt or invest, to understanding the true cost of a loan. It shapes how you save, invest, borrow, and plan for big goals like retirement or education. It helps you understand the real cost of waiting and the power of starting early. Grasping TVM is like getting the keys to your financial future. It unlocks the potential for informed decision-making and strategic financial planning. It empowers you to make smarter decisions and build a more secure life. By understanding how time affects the value of money, you can make choices that benefit you in the long run. Don't underestimate its importance. Understanding TVM is the first step to financial success. It's the foundation upon which you can build a solid financial future. Every dollar you have today is a chance to create more for tomorrow. It's an opportunity to invest in your future and build wealth over time. The sooner you start, the more powerful your money becomes. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to investing and growing your wealth. Remember, a dollar today is a seed you can plant. Start planting, nurture those seeds, and watch your financial future blossom. Your money has the potential to grow substantially over time. It's not just about keeping what you have, it's about increasing your financial resources. This growth happens mainly because of interest, which is essentially a reward for lending your money. When you save your money in a bank account or invest it in various financial instruments, banks or companies are willing to pay you a fee for letting them use your money for their operations. This payment is what we call interest. Even seemingly small amounts of interest can add up significantly over time, effectively making your money work for you, even while you sleep. This is the essence of passive income. Investing in assets like stocks, bonds issued by governments or corporations, or even tangible assets like real estate, has the potential to grow your money at a much faster rate compared to traditional savings accounts, though it's important to acknowledge that these investments often come with a higher degree of risk. Remember, every financial choice you make has an opportunity cost associated with it. If you choose to spend $100 today on a non-essential item, you are simultaneously losing the potential for that $100 to grow through investment or savings. Delaying the investment of your money means missing out on valuable time for it to compound and grow. It's also crucial to consider the impact of inflation. As the general price level of goods and services rises, the purchasing power of your money diminishes, meaning it buys less in the future. Therefore, if your money isn't actively growing, and at a rate that's faster than the current rate of inflation, you are essentially losing value over time, even if the nominal amount of money remains the same. That's precisely why it's so crucial to take proactive steps and put your money to work for you right now. The combined power of growth, the opportunities available through strategic investments, and the ever-present effects of inflation, all reinforce the fundamental principle that a dollar in your hand today is inherently worth more than the promise of a dollar tomorrow. Take control of your financial future and make your money grow. Future value, often abbreviated as FV, is a cornerstone concept in the world of finance. It's a powerful tool that allows you to project the potential growth of your money over time, taking into account the magic of compound interest. In essence, future value tells you how much your money today will be worth in the future, providing a glimpse into the possibilities that lie ahead. It helps you understand the time value of money, recognizing that $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow due to its potential earning capacity. This calculation is based on the assumption that your money earns interest, whether it's through a savings account, an investment, or any other interest-bearing vehicle. The formula for calculating future value is FV = PVX, 1 plus RN. This simple yet effective equation unlocks the potential for financial forecasting. Let's break down the components. PV stands for present value, which is the amount of money you have right now, the initial investment or starting point. R represents the interest rate, expressed as a decimal. This is the rate at which your money is expected to grow each year, and N signifies the number of years over which the money will be invested or left to grow. It's the time horizon for your investment. For example, if you invest $100 at an annual interest rate of 5% for 1 year, the future value calculation shows that your investment becomes $105. Now, let's say you decide to leave it invested for 2 years. Thanks to the power of compounding, your initial $100 grows to $110.25. Compounding is the key here. It means you earn interest not only on your original money but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and growing larger as it goes. Understanding future value is incredibly useful for setting realistic savings goals. It allows you to visualize and project how your money can grow over time, providing a clear path towards your financial objectives. For instance, if you want to accumulate $20,000 for a down payment on a house in 5 years, the future value calculation can help you determine how much you need to save regularly to reach that goal. It transforms abstract dreams into tangible, achievable numbers. This knowledge can be a powerful motivator, encouraging you to start saving and investing early. Remember, the longer your money has to grow, the more significant the results will be, thanks to the compounding effect. So, use future value as a tool to plan, save, and invest smarter, making informed decisions about your financial future. Compounding is your greatest ally in wealth creation. Let it work diligently for you, day in and day out. Don't delay. Start now, and watch your money multiply exponentially over time. Present value, or PV, tells you what future money is worth today. The formula, PV = FV, 1 plus RN. If you'll get $110 in a year and could earn 10% elsewhere, that $110 is worth $100 today. PV helps you compare options. Take $5,000 now or $6,000 in 3 years? PV shows which is better. It's essential for judging investments, loans, or lottery payouts. PV strips away the illusion of big future numbers and shows you their real value now. Use PV to make smart choices. Don't be fooled by promises of future riches. It's a tool for clarity in every major financial decision. Know what your future money is really worth today. Make decisions with your eyes wide open. TVM isn't just theory, it's your guide for real-life decisions. For retirement, start saving early. Compounding turns small amounts into a big nest egg. When borrowing, understand the true cost. Interest is the price for using someone else's money now. Mortgages, student loans, and car loans all use TVM to set payments and costs. Making extra payments can save you thousands in interest. Use TVM to weigh education costs against future earnings, or to judge if a business idea is worth the investment. TVM helps you see the real trade-offs in every big choice. It's your financial compass. Use it to navigate wisely. Every smart decision starts with understanding TVM. Let it guide you to better outcomes. Inflation is the silent thief that erodes your money's value. As prices rise, your dollar buys less. $100 today might only buy $97 worth next year if inflation is 3%. Over years, this adds up. Groceries, gas, and everything else cost more. If your savings don't grow faster than inflation, you're losing ground. Even a savings account with low interest can't keep up if inflation is higher. That's why investing is crucial. To outpace inflation and protect your wealth, $1 today has full purchasing power, $1 tomorrow will buy less. To stay ahead, your money must grow faster than prices rise. Inflation makes TVM even more important. Don't let your money shrink, make it work harder. Protect your future by investing wisely. Simple interest is easy. It's earned only on your original amount. Put $1,000 at 5% simple interest and you get $50 each year. After 3 years you have $1,150. Compound interest is where the magic happens. You earn interest on your original money and on the interest you've already earned. With $1,000 at 5% compound interest, after 3 years, you have $1,157.63. The difference grows huge over decades. Compound interest is like a snowball. Small at first, but it grows faster and faster. Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world. If you save and invest, compounding builds your wealth. If you borrow at high rates, compounding grows your debt. Understand compounding. Use it to your advantage. Be an earner, not a payer. Let compounding work for you, not against you. Knowing TVM is good, using it is life-changing. Start saving and investing early. Time is your greatest ally. Use present value and future value to compare investments and plan for goals. Avoid high-interest debt. It's a compounding trap. Don't ignore inflation. Make sure your money grows faster than prices rise. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with what you have now. Even small, regular contributions add up over time. Use online calculators and apps to see your money's potential. TVM isn't just for experts, it's a skill everyone needs. Take control of your financial future. Make your money work for you. Let time and compounding power your journey. You have the knowledge, now take action. Let's get real about financial freedom. It's not about flashy cars or mansions. It's about having options and control over your life. True financial freedom means you can make choices based on your values, not your bank balance. Imagine waking up tomorrow without worrying about bills. What would you do with that freedom? That's the core peace of mind, not possessions. Life is unpredictable and living paycheck to paycheck leaves you vulnerable. Financial freedom is your safety net, giving you resilience when life throws curveballs. It's about building a strong foundation so you can weather any storm. The journey starts with understanding this. You're working toward a life where you call the shots. Financial freedom isn't just a destination, it's a journey. And like any journey, it's marked by clear milestones. Each level along the way represents a new chapter in your relationship with money, and understanding where you are can help you chart a path forward with confidence. Level 1 is survival. This is where many people start, when you're struggling to cover even the most basic expenses, and debt feels like it's closing in from all sides. It's a stressful place to be, and every day can feel like a battle just to keep the lights on and food on the table. The primary goal here is simple but powerful. Get your income to a point where it reliably covers your essentials, so you can stop the cycle of falling further behind. Next comes stability. At this level, you're finally breaking even. You're no longer adding to your debt, and you've managed to build a small emergency fund, maybe just a few $100s, but it's enough to handle life's little surprises. This is the stage where you start to breathe a little easier, knowing you have a small cushion to fall back on if something unexpected happens. Level 3 is security. Here, you've paid off your high-interest debts, and your emergency fund is solid, enough to cover several months of expenses. You're not just saving, but also investing regularly, building a foundation for your future. This is the point where you start to feel in control rather than at the mercy of your finances. At this stage, if you lost your job or faced a major setback, you'd have the resources and time to regroup without panic. You can make decisions from a place of calm, not crisis, and that peace of mind is invaluable. Level 4 is independence. This is a major milestone. Your investments and passive income now cover your basic needs. Work becomes a choice, not a necessity. You have the freedom to pursue projects, passions, or even take a break, knowing your financial foundation is secure. Level 5 is freedom. At this point, your investments don't just cover the basics, they fund your current lifestyle, including the fun stuff. Travel, dining out, hobbies, and experiences with loved ones. You can enjoy life's pleasures without worrying about where the money will come from. You can live as you do now, indefinitely, without ever needing a paycheck again. Your time is truly your own, and you have the flexibility to design your days as you wish. The final level is abundance. Here, your assets generate far more than you need for yourself. This is where you can focus on creating a legacy, supporting causes you care about, helping family, or giving back to your community in meaningful ways. Your wealth becomes a tool for impact, not just comfort. Each level builds on the last, giving you more control, more options, and greater peace of mind. Progress isn't always fast, but every step forward is a victory. Knowing where you are on this journey helps you focus your energy on the next right step, rather than feeling overwhelmed by the entire path ahead. Don't compare your journey to others. Everyone's path is unique and every level is progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and remember that setbacks are just part of the process. The path is clear and every step forward matters. With patience and persistence, you'll keep moving upward, one level at a time. Start where you are, take that first step, and keep aiming for the next level. Your financial journey is yours to shape, and every effort you make brings you closer to lasting freedom and peace of mind. Before you can start building wealth or investing for your future, you need a solid foundation, clear goals, and a realistic budget. Think of this as the blueprint for your financial house. Without it, you're just guessing and hoping for the best, which rarely leads to lasting success. Vague wishes won't cut it. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save more," try, "I will save $5,000 for an emergency fund in the next 12 months. This clarity gives you direction and motivation. Write your goals down and keep them visible, on your fridge, your mirror, or your computer. These reminders keep you focused and inspired, especially when you're tempted to stray. Your goals are your why, the reason you're making changes. Now let's talk about your budget. Don't think of it as a restriction or a punishment. Instead, see it as a spending plan. A tool that helps you use your money in ways that matter most to you. Start by tracking your spending for a month. Write down every purchase, no matter how small. This honest look at your habits will show you exactly where your money is going and where you might be able to make changes. You'll likely be surprised by the little things that add up: morning coffees, takeout lunches, or streaming subscriptions. These small expenses can quietly eat away at your budget if you're not paying attention. To simplify things, use a rule like 50-30-20. Allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This framework helps you prioritize without overcomplicating your finances. That 20% for savings and debt is your ticket to progress, whether you're building an emergency fund, paying off credit cards, or investing for the future. Remember, your budget isn't set in stone. Adjust it as your life and goals change. If something isn't working, tweak it until it fits your needs and supports your ambitions. The key is to be intentional. Take control of your money, don't let it control you. Every dollar should have a purpose, aligned with your goals. This clarity and intention are your first real steps toward financial power and freedom. With a plan in place, you're ready to move forward with confidence. To reach financial freedom, you must defeat bad debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. It's a wealth killer, draining your resources and keeping you stuck. Two main strategies: avalanche, pay off highest interest first, or snowball, pay off smallest balance first for quick wins. Choose the method that keeps you motivated, but be relentless. Cut expenses, find extra income, and throw every dollar at your debt. This is your first big battle. Treat it like an emergency. Celebrate each debt you eliminate. Every victory brings you closer to freedom. Don't settle for minimum payments. Attack your debt with everything you've got. The sooner you're debt-free, the faster you can build real wealth. Make this your top priority. Cutting expenses can only take you so far. If you want to truly transform your financial life, focusing on growing your income is a game changer. While budgeting is important, there's a limit to how much you can save, but there's no cap on how much you can earn. Shifting your mindset from just saving to actively seeking ways to increase your income opens up a world of possibilities. Relying on a single paycheck is risky in today's unpredictable world. Building multiple income streams gives you a safety net and greater financial security. Think of it as creating a financial backup plan. If one source dries up, you have others to fall back on. This approach not only protects you, but also gives you more freedom and flexibility in your life. Start by maximizing your current job. Don't be afraid to ask for a raise, take on new responsibilities, or learn new skills that make you more valuable. Upskilling can lead to promotions or better opportunities elsewhere. Even small steps like taking a course or volunteering for a new project can pay off in the long run. Next, explore side hustles that fit your lifestyle. Freelancing, driving for rideshare companies, selling handmade crafts, tutoring, or even turning your hobbies into cash can all add up. The gig economy offers endless options, and you can experiment to see what works best for you. Every extra dollar earned brings you closer to your goals. Remember, the goal isn't to find your ultimate passion right away. It's about generating extra money to accelerate your progress, pay off debt, or save for something big. Over time, these small efforts can make a huge difference in your financial journey. As your confidence and experience grow, consider building passive income streams. Digital products, online content, or investments can start earning for you even when you're not actively working. Imagine making money while you sleep. This is how you create lasting wealth and true financial independence. Building multiple income streams takes time, effort, and creativity, but it's the key to unlocking real financial freedom. It's about taking control of your future and not relying on just one source of income. When you diversify your income, you gain resilience and flexibility. You're better prepared for life's surprises, and you can pursue opportunities that excite you. Your earning potential is truly limitless. Embrace it and start building the life you want today. The most powerful habit? Automate your savings and investments. Willpower fades, but automation guarantees progress. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts the day you get paid. Pay yourself first, save before you spend. Use employer retirement plans and take advantage of any matching contributions. Automation makes good habits effortless and keeps your goals on track. Live on what's left, guilt-free, knowing your future is secure. This set it and forget it approach is the secret to building wealth over time. Saving is good, but investing is essential to beat inflation and build real wealth. Let your money grow through compound interest, where your earnings generate their own earnings. Start with low-cost index funds or ETFs for instant diversification and long-term growth. Real estate is another option. Start with your own home or consider rental properties for cash flow and appreciation. The key is consistency. Invest automatically every month no matter what the market is doing. Don't panic during downturns. Stay focused on the long term. Dollar cost averaging smooths out the ride and builds wealth steadily. Ignore the noise, trust the process, and let time do the heavy lifting. Investing is how you turn savings into financial freedom. Protect what you've built. Start with a 3 to 6 month emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. Get the right insurance, health, auto, home, and term life if others depend on you. Insurance transfers catastrophic risk away from you for a small cost. Mindset matters just as much as money. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You'll make mistakes. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins and surround yourself with positive influences. Keep learning. Financial knowledge is power. Consistency beats intensity. Small, steady habits build real wealth. Review your goals and adapt as life changes. The path to financial freedom is step by step. Start today and keep moving forward. You're not alone. Let's talk about money. Does your paycheck ever feel like a magic trick? 1 minute it's there, then poof, it's gone. You wonder where it all went and how to make it last. This feeling is super common. Budgeting. That word can sound scary, right? Maybe you picture complicated spreadsheets or saying no to everything fun. It can feel overwhelming before you even start. But what if budgeting could actually feel easy and give you more freedom, not less? Managing your money is a skill you can learn. It's not about being perfect, just making progress. Imagine feeling confident about your finances, knowing where your money is going, and feeling prepared for the future. This is possible for you. You just need the right plan, a simple plan that works. That's what we're talking about today. A simple way to take control of your money. It helps you breathe easier, understand your spending, and save for your dreams. No more paycheck to paycheck stress. No more wondering where your money disappeared. It's time to feel empowered. It's time to make your money work for you. Let's get started on this journey together. Ready? Let's dive in. So, what's this magic plan? It's called the 50-30-20 rule. It's a super simple way to budget your money, no math degree or fancy software needed. The rule splits your income into 3 main buckets: needs, wants, and savings. You take your income after taxes. This is the money you actually have to spend. Then, you divide it. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt. Simple percentages. Easy to remember, it gives every dollar a job. The rule was made popular by Elizabeth Warren and her daughter in their book, All You're Worth. Their goal? Financial balance without being too strict. The 50-30-20 rule does just that. Traditional budgets can get bogged down in details, dozens of tiny categories. That's exhausting and hard to maintain. This rule simplifies everything. Only 3 main categories to track. It gives you a clear framework and makes spending decisions easier. Budgeting becomes less of a headache and more of a helpful tool. It's a game changer for so many people. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. The 50-30-20 rule is about progress, not perfection. Let's break down those categories next. Let's dive into those 3 money buckets. First, needs, 50% of your income. These are essentials: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Next, wants, 30%. These are things that make life more enjoyable. Hobbies, entertainment, dining out, shopping for non-essentials, streaming services, vacations. Finally, savings, 20%. This is for your future emergency fund, big goals like a house down payment, retirement investing, and paying off debt beyond the minimum. Be honest when categorizing. Sometimes a want feels like a need. For example, basic internet for work is a need. The premium package is a want. A basic phone plan is a need. The latest smartphone every year is a want. Take time to think about each expense. This honesty helps the rule work best for you. It's about making conscious choices with your money. Needs keep you secure, wants keep you happy, and savings build your future. The balance is what makes this rule powerful. Don't skip the savings, your future self will thank you. Remember, it's not about deprivation, but about clarity. The 50-30-20 rule helps you see the big picture. It's a tool for smarter, happier spending. Make each dollar count. That's how you build financial peace. Keep it simple, keep it honest. Let's see why this rule works so well. Ready for the next step? Let's go. Why is the 50-30-20 rule so effective? It's simplicity. 3 categories, 3 percentages, easy to grasp, easy to stick with. People are more likely to start and keep up with something simple. It takes the fear out of budgeting. The rule is balanced. It covers your needs, allows for fun, and prioritizes savings. That 30% for wants means you don't have to cut out everything you enjoy. If a budget is too strict, people give up. This rule avoids that trap. Savings are built in, not just what's left over. You plan to save from the start, building an emergency fund and investing for your future. This proactive approach is powerful. It reduces financial stress by giving you a plan. You know where your money is supposed to go. No more guessing or hoping for the best. This clarity lowers anxiety about money. You can make spending decisions with confidence. You're covering your needs, enjoying your wants, and building your future. That feeling of control is priceless. The 50-30-20 rule is about progress, not perfection. It's a foundation for financial peace. Let's see how to put it into action. Ready to put the 50-30-20 rule into action? Here's how. First, know your net income, what actually hits your bank after taxes. If your income varies, use an average or your lowest month. Write this number down. It's your budget's foundation. Next, track your spending for a month. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or app. Record every expense, big or small. At month's end, categorize each expense: needs, wants, or savings, debt. Calculate what percentage of your income goes to each category. For example, if your net income is $3,000, needs equals $1,500, wants equals $900, savings equals $600. Compare these targets to your actual spending. Are your needs too high? Are you saving enough? Adjust your spending to match the percentages. If your needs are over, look for ways to cut bills. If wants are too high, cut back on non-essentials. The goal: shift money to hit that 20% for savings. It might take a few months to get right, and that's okay. Progress is what matters. Keep tweaking until it fits. The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, not a law. Personal finance is personal. Sometimes you need to tweak the percentages. If you live in a high-cost area, needs might take up more than 50%. Adjust by reducing wants or increasing income. If your income varies, budget based on your lowest month and save extra in good months. Dealing with high-interest debt? Shift more to debt repayment, maybe 50-20-30. Big financial goals? Boost your savings percentage for a while. Cut back on wants or find ways to earn more. The rule is a starting point. Adapt it to your life. The most important thing is to have a plan that works for you. Flexibility is key. Review and adjust as your life changes. Don't be afraid to experiment. Make your budget fit you, not the other way around. That's how you win with money. Budgeting mistakes happen to everyone. Here's how to avoid the big ones. Misclassifying wants as needs. Be honest. If you can live without it, it's a want. Forgetting irregular expenses, plan for annual bills and unexpected costs with sinking funds. Not tracking your spending, you can't manage what you don't measure. Make tracking a habit, at least for the first few months. Use whatever method works for you, app, spreadsheet, or notebook. Don't give up after one setback. Budgeting is a journey. There will be months you overspend, just get back on track. Review your budget regularly, life changes and so should your plan. Flexibility and persistence are key. Don't let a mistake derail your progress. Learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. Remember, progress over perfection. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Stay honest, stay flexible. Your budget should work for you, not against you. Avoid these blunders, and you'll set yourself up for success. Let's look at some tools to make it even easier. You don't have to budget alone. There are great tools and apps to help. Pen and paper works for some. Just write down income and expenses and categorize. Spreadsheets like Excel or Google Sheets are powerful and customizable. Many free templates are available for the 50-30-20 rule. Budgeting apps can connect to your bank, import transactions, and help you categorize spending. Look for apps that let you tag expenses as needs, wants, or savings. Popular options. YNAB, you need a budget. EveryDollar, or your bank's built-in tools. Visual charts and graphs can make tracking easier. Find a tool you'll actually use. The right tool makes budgeting less of a chore and more empowering. Explore your options and pick what fits your style. Let technology make your money management easier. Let's see how this rule works in real life. Meet Sarah, a recent grad. She uses 50% for rent, utilities, and loans, 30% for fun and hobbies, 20% for savings and extra loan payments. The Miller family adjusted to 55, 25, 20 to cover higher childcare costs but still save for retirement and college. Ben, a freelance designer, budgets based on his average income. In good months, he saves extra. In lean months, he cuts back on wants. The rule gives each of them a framework, even as life changes. The takeaway? The 50-30-20 rule is simple and powerful. It helps you be intentional with your money. You tell your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. Adjust the percentages to fit your life and goals. The most important thing is to start and keep going. Practice makes progress. You can do this. Take control of your money today. Remember, it's about balance, not perfection. Use the rule as your guide. Stay flexible, stay consistent. Celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks. Your financial future starts now. Thanks for watching, and happy budgeting. You've got this. Starting a business is thrilling, but one financial misstep can end it all. The silent killer? Poor money management. Something most founders don't see coming. Even the best ideas fail if the finances aren't right. Today, I'll reveal the most common financial mistakes startups make, and how to avoid them. We'll break down each one so you can build your business on a rock-solid financial foundation. Grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's dive in. Let's start with the biggest threat: poor financial planning. Many founders think a great idea is enough, but without a real plan, you're building on sand. A financial plan isn't just for investors, it's your business's roadmap. You need a detailed, line-by-line budget software, marketing, salaries, rent, everything. Every dollar should have a purpose before the month begins. Be brutally honest with revenue projections. Use real data, not wishful thinking. Review your budget versus actual spending every month or even weekly. If something isn't working, pivot fast. Cut what's not delivering, double down on what is. Always have a plan B and C. What if your main revenue dries up? What if costs spike? Contingency planning keeps you ready for surprises. Your financial plan is your GPS. Without it, you're driving blind. Know your runway. How many months you can operate before the money runs out. If you have $50,000 and burn $5,000 a month, you've got 10 months. That's your clock. Focus on extending that runway or boosting revenue before time runs out. Don't waste money on non-essentials. Get back to basics. Open a spreadsheet, list every expense and income source, and be meticulous. Challenge your own optimism. Be realistic, not hopeful. This groundwork is what keeps your business stable and ready to grow. Don't wing it. Build your financial foundation with discipline. Strategic realism beats blind optimism every time. Your financial plan isn't a one-time thing, it's a living document. Update it, review it, and let it guide every decision. The difference between success and failure often comes down to this discipline. Don't let poor planning be your downfall. Start strong, stay vigilant, and your business will have the stability to thrive. Mixing personal and business finances is a rookie mistake with serious consequences. It starts small, using your personal card for a business expense or depositing client checks into your own account. But soon, your finances are a tangled mess. Come tax time, separating business from personal is a nightmare, and you risk missing deductions or triggering an audit. Worse, you put your personal assets at risk. The whole point of an LLC or corporation is to protect you. If you mix funds, you pierce that legal shield. Your savings, house, and car could be on the line. The fix is simple. Open a business bank account the moment you register your company. Get a business debit and credit card. Every cent of business income and expense goes through these accounts. No exceptions. Pay yourself a set salary from the business account to your personal account. This discipline keeps your records clean and your legal protections intact. Use accounting software from day one. QuickBooks, Xero, or Wave. Connect your business accounts and automate your bookkeeping. This isn't just about taxes, it's about knowing if your business is actually profitable. Think of it as financial hygiene. Keep things clean from the start. If you're still running your business from your personal account, stop now and open a business account. This 5-minute step could save your company and your personal finances. Separation is non-negotiable. It protects you, simplifies taxes, and gives you clarity. Treat your business as its own entity, not an extension of your wallet. Don't wait for a crisis to get organized. Start today and set your business up for long-term success. Your future self will thank you. The moment you get funding or land a big client, the urge to spend hits hard. Fancy offices, branded swag, top-tier laptops, they're tempting, but they don't build your business. Customers care about your product, not your office decor. Every dollar should answer one question. Does this get us closer to product market fit or more revenue? Vanity expenses drain your runway and distract from what matters. Embrace a lean, scrappy mindset. Work from home, use free tools, buy refurbished gear. Every dollar saved is a dollar for product development or customer acquisition. Early funding isn't a prize, it's your lifeline to profitability. Don't waste it on things that don't move the needle. Hiring is another trap. Don't build a big team before you have a proven business model. Stay lean, wear multiple hats, and only hire when absolutely necessary. For marketing, start with small, cheap experiments. Test, learn, and scale what works. Legendary companies started in garages for a reason. They focused on substance, not style. The perks can come later, once you're profitable. Before any expense, ask, will this help us build a better product or get more customers? If not, skip it. Frugality is a strength, not a weakness. Be proud of your discipline. It's what sets successful founders apart. Don't let spending become your downfall. Protect your runway at all costs. Focus on what truly matters and your business will have the resources to grow. Substance over style, always. Your future self and your investors will thank you. Pricing can make or break your startup. Underpricing is common. Founders fear charging too much, so they go too low. This attracts the wrong customers, kills your margins, and makes growth impossible. If your product costs $40 to deliver and you sell for $50, you need to sell 100 units for $1,000 profit. Price at $90 and you only need 20 sales for the same profit, less work, more margin. Overpricing is just as dangerous. If your price doesn't match perceived value, customers walk away. Start with research, know your costs, including overhead. Never price below your true cost. Study competitors, understand their pricing, but don't just copy. Position your product based on value, not just cost. If your software saves a client $10,000 a year, charging $1,000 is a no-brainer. Quantify your value and price with confidence. Pricing isn't set and forget, experiment and adjust. Try tiered plans, usage-based pricing, or discounts for annual payments. Gather feedback and refine your approach. Don't be afraid to raise prices as you add value. It's easier to start high and offer discounts than to raise prices later. Pricing is both art and science research. Test and iterate. Get it right, and it powers your business. Don't let fear dictate your price. Be bold, be strategic, and let your value shine. The right price is the engine of your success. Make it count. The #1 startup killer? Running out of cash? You can be profitable on paper and still go bankrupt if you can't pay your bills. Profit is an accounting concept. Cash is reality. Big sales mean nothing if clients pay months later but your expenses are due now. This is the cash flow trap. Avoid it by obsessing over your cash flow, not just your profit. Build a cash flow forecast. Track every dollar in and out, week by week. This is your early warning system for cash crunches. If you see trouble ahead, act now. Chase invoices, cut costs, or secure a line of credit. Manage payment terms. Get paid faster, pay suppliers slower, within reason. Offer discounts for early payment, and use supplier terms to your advantage. Monitor your burn rate and runway constantly. Your runway is your deadline. Never lose sight of it. Cash flow management is about vigilance and discipline. Don't be seduced by big revenue numbers. Focus on the cash in your account. Know when money is coming in and going out. Make decisions based on cash, not just projections. Cash is the oxygen your startup needs. Run out and it's game over, no matter how great your product is. Stay alert, stay disciplined, and keep your business breathing. Cash flow isn't glamorous, but it's life or death for startups. Make it your top priority. Survive and thrive by mastering your cash. There you have it. The 5 financial mistakes that sink startups. Avoid poor planning, mixing finances, overspending, pricing errors, and cash flow neglect. Building a great product is only half the battle. Financial discipline is the other half. Be strategic and vigilant from day one, and you'll give your business the foundation it needs to thrive. If this helped, like, share, and subscribe. Tell us in the comments, which financial mistake do you think is most dangerous? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Money is changing, fast. Today, we're diving into the future of finance and what it means for you. Forget just saving or picking stocks. The way we earn, spend, and invest is being rewritten by technology and shifting values. Whether you're an investor, entrepreneur, student, or just curious, this video will break down the biggest trends shaping your financial future. No jargon, just what you need to know to stay ahead. By the end, you'll understand how AI, digital currencies, and new financial tools are transforming everything. The future won't wait. Let's get started. Ready? Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about the fintech revolution. Your bank is now in your pocket, and it's changing the way we think about money. Just a few years ago, managing your finances meant waiting in line at a branch, filling out paperwork, and dealing with limited hours. Today, all of that has changed. Now your entire financial life fits in the palm of your hand, accessible anytime, anywhere. When was the last time you actually visited a bank branch? For many people, it's been months, or even years. Physical banks are becoming less relevant as digital options take over, and the old way of banking is quickly fading into the background. Apps like Chime, SoFi, and Revolut let you open accounts in minutes, get paid early, and track your spending in real time, all from your phone. You can set savings goals, receive instant alerts, and even freeze your card with a tap. These apps are designed for speed, convenience, and transparency, putting you in control of your money like never before. Sending money is now instant with Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. Whether you're splitting dinner, paying rent, or sending a birthday gift, it's all just a few taps away. No more writing checks, waiting for transfers, or making late-night ATM runs. Your money moves as fast as you do. Embedded finance is the next wave. Think buy now, pay later at checkout, or getting a loan without ever leaving a shopping site. Now you can access credit, insurance, or investment options right where you shop, making financial services seamless and integrated into your daily life. This technology is breaking down barriers, bringing banking to billions who never had access before. In rural areas and developing countries, mobile banking is opening doors to savings, credit, and opportunity, empowering people to build better futures for themselves and their families. Fintech isn't just competing with banks anymore, they're partnering up. Banks bring trust, experience, and regulatory know-how, while fintech companies deliver innovation, speed, and user-friendly design. Together, they're creating a new financial ecosystem that benefits everyone. The result? Better apps, lower fees, and more choices for you. You can compare features, switch providers, and find the best fit for your needs, all without ever stepping foot in a branch. The days of being stuck with one bank are over. You're no longer tied down by geography or tradition. Switching banks is as easy as downloading a new app, and your options are growing every day. Financial inclusion is growing and the power is in your hands, or more accurately, in your smartphone. No matter where you are, you can manage your money, invest, borrow, and save with just a few taps. The fintech revolution is just getting started, and the future of banking is more accessible, more flexible, and more exciting than ever before. Now let's talk about decentralized finance, DeFi. This is one of the most exciting shifts happening in the world of money today. Instead of relying on traditional banks, brokers, or other financial institutions, DeFi uses blockchain technology to create a new kind of financial system, one that's open to everyone, everywhere. DeFi is building a new financial system from scratch, using blockchain and smart contracts instead of banks and brokers. These smart contracts are like digital agreements that automatically execute transactions, making the process faster, cheaper, and more transparent. With DeFi, you can lend, borrow, or trade assets directly 24/7, with no middlemen taking a cut or slowing things down. All you need is an internet connection and a digital wallet. No paperwork, no waiting for approvals. Platforms like Aave, Compound, and Uniswap let you earn interest on your crypto, swap tokens instantly, or provide liquidity to earn rewards. These platforms are run by code, not by people, and anyone can participate. The promise? Open, transparent, global finance. Anyone with internet can join. DeFi breaks down barriers, giving people in every country access to tools that were once only available to a select few. But DeFi is still risky. Bugs in the code, hacks, and no government safety nets if things go wrong. It's a bit like the Wild West of finance, where innovation moves fast but so do the dangers. The future will likely blend DeFi's innovation with traditional finance's security. Imagine a world where banks and DeFi platforms work together, combining the best of both worlds. Imagine your bank account connecting to DeFi for better rates, safe, regulated, and open. You could move your money seamlessly between traditional and decentralized systems, enjoying more choices and better returns. DeFi is reshaping what's possible in finance, opening doors to a future where financial freedom and innovation are available to everyone, not just a privileged few. Artificial intelligence is quietly taking over finance, transforming the way our money is managed behind the scenes. What once required teams of analysts and hours of manual work is now being handled by powerful algorithms and machine learning models. AI powers everything from high-speed stock trading to instant loan approvals, analyzing massive amounts of data in milliseconds. It can spot trends, predict market shifts, and make decisions faster than any human ever could. Algorithmic trading now dominates global markets, using complex mathematical models to spot patterns and opportunities that humans might miss. These systems can execute thousands of trades in the blink of an eye, maximizing profits and minimizing risks. For everyday people, AI means smarter, more personalized credit decisions. Lenders can now look at a wider range of data, not just your FICO score but also your spending habits, employment history, and even social media activity, to assess your creditworthiness. AI is also on the front lines of fighting fraud, flagging suspicious transactions instantly, and learning to recognize new threats as they emerge. This helps keep your money and personal information safer than ever before. Chatbots and virtual assistants are now available around the clock, handling customer service questions, resolving issues, and even offering tailored financial advice, anytime you need it, day or night. The future of finance is hyper-personalized. AI will automatically adjust your investments, insurance, and savings plans as your life changes, helping you reach your goals with less effort and more confidence. But as we embrace these innovations, we must also be vigilant. It's crucial to watch for bias in algorithms and ensure that these systems are fair and transparent for everyone. With AI, finance is becoming faster, safer, and more personal, empowering us all to take control of our financial futures in ways we never imagined before. Investing isn't just about profit anymore. Welcome to ESG investing. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance, investing in companies that do good and do well. Major firms now manage trillions in ESG funds, driven by demand from younger investors. Technology and AI make it easy to compare companies' ESG ratings and spot greenwashing. Governments are requiring more transparency, making sustainability a must for businesses. The myth that you sacrifice returns for values, it's fading. ESG leaders often outperform. ESG investing is smart, ethical, and here to stay. Beyond Bitcoin, governments are exploring central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. CBDCs are official digital money backed by central banks, a digital version of cash. They promise faster, cheaper payments and could boost financial inclusion for the unbanked. Countries like China and Sweden are already testing digital currencies, but CBDCs raise big questions: privacy, surveillance, and the risk of digital bank runs. Central banks are moving cautiously, balancing innovation with stability. CBDCs could redefine money for everyone. Digital assets are more than just crypto. Tokenization is turning everything, real estate, art, stocks, into tradable digital tokens. This makes investing more accessible. You could own a piece of a skyscraper or rare art. NFTs are evolving from digital art to tickets, deeds, and even identity. Wall Street is taking notice. Major banks and funds are entering the space. Regulation is catching up, aiming to protect consumers and legitimize the industry. The future of assets is digital, diverse, and democratized. Open banking is quietly revolutionizing your financial life. For the first time, you control your financial data, not your bank. You can securely share your info with apps that help you budget, find better deals, or see all your accounts in one place. Open Finance is expanding this to investments, insurance, and more, giving you a real-time, holistic view of your finances. Privacy and security are crucial. Robust protections and clear consent are a must. The result? A seamless, personalized financial experience built around you. Open banking puts you in charge. The future of finance is here, and it's transforming everything. We've covered fintech, DeFi, AI, ESG, CBDCs, digital assets, and open banking. These trends are reshaping how we manage, invest, and think about money. Staying informed and adaptable is key to thriving in this new world. Finance is now about access, empowerment, and innovation. Keep learning, stay curious, and take control of your financial future. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and let us know which trend excites you most. Until next time, stay financially savvy. Welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's mind: money. We'll talk about how to save more, stress less, and finally feel in control of your financial future. Prices are rising everywhere, and it's easy to feel like your paycheck just can't keep up. But here's the truth. Improving your finances isn't about luck or a huge salary. It's about making smart, simple decisions. These small changes add up and create real momentum. So grab a notebook or open your notes app. I'm sharing 8 practical money moves you can start today. Ready to stop stressing and start building wealth? Let's jump in. First up, and this is absolutely crucial, track your spending, every single dollar. You can't manage what you don't measure. It's like trying to navigate without a map. You need to know where your money is going before you can tell it where to go. Use apps like Mint or YNAB. These are great for automating the process and giving you visual insights, or just a simple spreadsheet, whatever works for you. The key is consistency. Find a method you can stick with. The goal is to see exactly where your money goes each month. Don't estimate, track it precisely. Every coffee, every subscription, every little thing adds up. Categorize your expenses. This will help you identify patterns and areas where you might be overspending: housing, food, the essentials, subscriptions, entertainment, and so on. Be thorough. You'll quickly spot surprises, like forgotten subscriptions that are silently draining your account or way too much on takeout. It's easy to underestimate those small daily purchases. This isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. It's about understanding your spending habits without judgment. Once you know your habits, you can build a realistic budget. A budget that reflects your actual spending, not just what you think you should be spending. Try the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple framework to get you started. 50% to needs, the things you absolutely must pay for; 30% to wants, the things that make life enjoyable; 20% to savings and debt. Building your future, and taking care of the past. Adjust as needed. Budgets should fit your life, not the other way around. It's a tool to help you, not restrict you. Budgeting isn't punishment. It's a plan for your money. It's about taking control and making conscious choices. It gives you permission to spend on what matters, guilt-free. Knowing you've planned for it makes all the difference. Think of it as a skill you'll get better at with practice. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Don't aim for perfection, just keep improving each month. Small, consistent changes add up to big results over time. Over time, you'll make smarter decisions without even thinking about it. It becomes second nature. The clarity you gain is priceless. It empowers you to make informed choices and achieve your financial goals. Start tracking today, and you'll be amazed at what you discover. The insights you gain will be invaluable. Let's move to the next step. You've got this. Now, let's plug the leaks in your budget. It's time to take a magnifying glass to your spending habits and identify those areas where money is needlessly slipping away. Think of it as a financial spring cleaning, where we're decluttering your expenses to make room for your dreams. Start with subscriptions. Cancel anything you don't use or love. Be honest with yourself. Are you really using that streaming service, or is it just background noise? That gym membership, is it actually getting you closer to your fitness goals? Unsubscribe from the unnecessary. Next, look at dining out, coffee runs, and impulse buys. These can be sneaky budget busters. Small changes here add up fast. You'd be surprised how much you can save by simply being more mindful of these everyday expenses. Challenge yourself. Can you make coffee at home or limit takeout to once a week? These small adjustments can make a big difference to your bottom line. Before any purchase, ask, do I need this? Can I wait 24 hours? Often the urge to buy will pass. Is there a cheaper option? Use tools like Honey or Rakuten for discounts and cashback. These can help you save money without sacrificing the things you need. Identify your spending triggers, boredom, stress, or social pressure, and find healthier, cheaper alternatives. Instead of retail therapy, try a walk in the park or a chat with a friend. Cutting expenses isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing what matters most. It's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can put toward your goals. Whether it's a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or early retirement, every little bit counts. Think of it as giving yourself a raise without asking your boss. You're essentially increasing your financial resources by becoming more efficient with your spending. The money you free up here will fuel your progress in every other step. It's the foundation upon which you'll build your financial future. Make conscious choices, not automatic ones. Remember, you're not just saving, you're building freedom. Financial freedom gives you the power to live life on your own terms. Let's keep that momentum going. On to the next strategy. Next, build your emergency fund, a financial safety net for life's surprises. Aim for 3-6 months of essential expenses: rent, food, utilities, transportation. If that sounds overwhelming, start with a $1,000 starter fund. This covers most small emergencies and keeps you from reaching for a credit card. Keep your emergency fund in a separate, high-yield savings account, not your checking account. Automate transfers, even if it's just $25 a week. Treat saving like a bill you pay yourself. The peace of mind is worth it. Don't worry about hitting the full target right away. Just start. Consistency is key. Your emergency fund turns crises into inconveniences. Build it step by step and you'll sleep better at night. Ready for the next move? High-interest debt, like credit cards, drains your wealth. Make paying it off a top priority. Try the avalanche method, tackle highest interest first, or the snowball method, smallest balance first for quick wins. Pick the strategy that keeps you motivated. Most important, stop adding new debt. Use cash or debit only. Consider consolidating debts for a lower interest rate if it helps. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you can't use for your goals. Attack your debt with focus and determination. Reclaim your financial freedom. One payment at a time. Let's talk about making saving automatic. Automation is your secret weapon for building wealth. Set up automatic transfers to savings right after payday. Pay yourself first. Even $50 per paycheck adds up over time. Use automation for all your goals: emergency fund, down payment, retirement. Try apps that round up purchases and save the change. Consistency and compound interest are your friends. The less you have to think about saving, the more likely you'll stick with it. Make your future a non-negotiable expense. Let your money grow quietly in the background. This is how real wealth is built, slowly, automatically, and steadily. Now let's talk about boosting your income. Cutting expenses is a fantastic first step, and it's absolutely necessary to get a handle on where your money is going. But let's face it, there's a limit to how much you can cut. You can only trim so much fat before you start cutting into muscle. Earning more, on the other hand, the sky's the limit. There's no ceiling on your potential income. Increasing your earnings can dramatically accelerate your progress toward financial independence. Start with your main job. Research your market value. Understand what others in your field with your experience are earning. Knowledge is power in this situation. And armed with that knowledge, don't be afraid to ask for a raise if you're underpaid. Prepare your case, highlight your accomplishments, and demonstrate your value to the company. Upskill with online courses to qualify for higher-paying roles. Invest in yourself and your future earning potential. Continuous learning is key in today's rapidly evolving job market. Explore side hustles, freelancing, gig work, anything that allows you to leverage your skills and time to generate additional income. Or consider turning a hobby into income. What are you passionate about? Could you monetize that passion? Even $300, $500 extra a month, while it may not seem like much at first, can be a game changer. That extra money can be the difference between just getting by and making real progress toward your financial goals. Direct new income toward your goals. Be strategic about where that extra money goes, not lifestyle upgrades. Resist the urge to immediately increase your spending. Watch out for lifestyle inflation. It's a silent killer of financial progress. Don't let higher earnings disappear into bigger expenses. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. Use extra cash to pay off debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. Build savings, creating a financial safety net for unexpected expenses. Or invest, putting your money to work for you and growing your wealth over time. Think of new income as fuel for your financial engine. It's the power that drives you toward your financial destination. The more you earn and keep by avoiding lifestyle creep and making smart financial choices, the faster you reach financial freedom. It's a direct correlation. Be intentional with every dollar. Don't let your money slip through your fingers without a plan. Let's give your money a purpose with clear goals. Define what you want to achieve financially. On to the next step. Why are you making these changes? Clear goals give your money purpose. Break goals into short-term, next year, mid-term, 2 to 5 years, and long-term, 5+ years. Make them smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Example: save $10,000 for a house down payment in 24 months. Write your goals down and keep them visible. Track your progress and celebrate milestones. Visual reminders help you stay focused and motivated. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Your goals are your roadmap. Follow them and you'll stay on track. Now let's put your money to work for the future. Saving is great, but investing is how you build real wealth. Start with tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or IRA, especially if there's a company match. A match is free money, don't leave it on the table. If you don't have a workplace plan, open a Roth or traditional IRA. Invest in low-cost, diversified index funds or ETFs, simple, effective, and proven. Don't try to time the market, invest consistently every month. Avoid risky bets with money you can't afford to lose. Boring investing builds wealth. Educate yourself, but don't overcomplicate it. Start early, be consistent, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Investing is your ticket to long-term financial freedom. Let's wrap it up. There you have it. 8 money moves to transform your financial life. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 steps and start today. Small wins build momentum, and momentum leads to big change. Remember, it's not about how much you make, but how wisely you use it. You have the power to change your financial future. Just take action. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's talk about leverage, a word that's both powerful and dangerous. In the world of finance, leverage is often seen as a shortcut to bigger profits, but it's also a path lined with risk. It's a concept that can make or break fortunes, and understanding it is crucial for anyone serious about building wealth. Leverage is a tool that can help you build wealth faster by turning a small amount of your money into a much larger force in the market. It's like using a lever to lift something heavy. Your effort is multiplied, and you can achieve more than you could with your own resources alone. Used wisely, it amplifies your gains and opens doors to opportunities you couldn't reach alone. It can help you buy assets, invest in businesses, or expand your portfolio in ways that would otherwise be out of reach. But here's the catch. Leverage is a double-edged sword. Just as it can boost your returns, it can also cut deep if things go wrong. It can magnify your losses just as quickly as your gains. A small mistake, or an unexpected market downturn, can have outsized consequences, turning a manageable loss into a financial disaster. If you're not careful, leverage can wipe out your hard-earned money in a flash. Many investors have learned this lesson the hard way, watching years of savings disappear almost overnight. This isn't a game, it's your financial life. Every decision you make with leverage carries real consequences, both good and bad. Before you use leverage, you must understand and respect it. Take the time to learn how it works, and never rush into leveraged investments without a clear plan. Today we'll break down what leverage is, why people use it, and the risks involved. We'll look at the mechanics, the psychology, and the real impact it can have on your financial journey. I'll share my rules for using leverage safely, guidelines that can help you avoid the most common pitfalls and protect your wealth. And I'll show you real-world examples, both of spectacular wins and painful losses, so you can see the full picture. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about getting rich smart. Sustainable wealth comes from making informed, disciplined choices, not from chasing shortcuts. Be honest with yourself about your finances and your risk tolerance. Know your limits, and don't let greed or fear drive your decisions. Leverage is a major decision, not for everyone or every situation. Sometimes the best move is to walk away and wait for a better opportunity. By the end, you'll know when to say yes, when the odds are in your favor and you're prepared, and when to say no, when the risks outweigh the rewards, or when you simply aren't ready. The smartest move is knowing when to walk away. Let's get started on mastering the art and the responsibility of leverage. So, what is leverage? It's a term you'll hear often in finance, but it's more than just jargon. Leverage is a powerful tool that can help you do more with less, amplifying both your potential gains and your risks. Simply put, it's using borrowed money to invest. Instead of relying solely on your own funds, you use someone else's, usually a bank or broker, to increase your buying power. You put down some of your own cash and borrow the rest, hoping your investment grows enough to make a bigger profit than you could alone. This approach can open doors to investments that might otherwise be out of reach. Think of buying a house. Most people don't pay the full price up front. You pay a down payment, the bank covers the rest, and you control a large asset with less of your own money. This is leverage in action, and it's a common part of everyday life. If the house value rises, your return on your initial investment is multiplied. Even a small increase in value can mean a big gain compared to what you put in. The same idea applies in the stock market with margin accounts. Your broker lends you money to buy more stocks. This lets you take bigger positions than your cash alone would allow. Leverage is a multiplier, scaling up your financial power. It's like using a small gear to turn a much larger one, making things move that would otherwise be impossible. It lets you access opportunities that might otherwise be out of reach, whether that's a bigger home, more stocks, or a new business venture. Whether it's real estate, stocks, or starting a business, the principle is the same. Leverage helps you stretch your resources further and potentially achieve more. You use a small force, your capital, to move a much larger object, the investment. It's the financial equivalent of using a lever to lift something heavy. But remember, that multiplier works both ways. If things go well, your gains are bigger, but if things go wrong, your losses can be magnified just as quickly. Gains are bigger, but so are losses. That's the double-edged sword of leverage. While it can accelerate your success, it can also increase your risk of loss. That's why caution is critical. Always understand the risks before using leverage, and make sure it fits your financial goals and risk tolerance. Why use leverage? The main reason is accelerated growth. Leverage can turn a modest gain into a huge return on your actual cash. It helps you build wealth faster and access investments that would otherwise be out of reach. Mortgages let you buy homes, business loans let entrepreneurs expand, and margin lets investors buy more stocks. Leverage can also help you diversify, spreading your risk across multiple investments instead of putting all your money in one place. If one investment struggles, others might do well, cushioning your losses. Some investors use leverage for cash flow, borrowing against assets instead of selling them and triggering taxes. Used wisely, leverage is a flexible tool for growth and managing your finances, but it's not about going for broke. It's about smart, disciplined strategy. The key is to use leverage with a clear plan and strong discipline. Otherwise, the risks can outweigh the rewards. Now let's face the dangers. The biggest risk? Amplified losses. If your leveraged investment drops in value, your losses are multiplied. A small market downturn can wipe out a huge chunk of your money. In the stock market, there's the margin call. If your stocks fall too far, your broker demands more cash, immediately. If you can't pay, your broker sells your stocks at the worst time, locking in losses. Borrowed money isn't free, interest costs eat into your returns. Your investment must outperform the loan cost just to break even. If it doesn't, interest payments drain your capital. And don't underestimate the emotional stress. Watching borrowed money disappear is far more stressful than losing your own. Panic leads to bad decisions. If you can't handle the pressure, leverage isn't for you, period. If you're still considering leverage, it's absolutely essential to follow these strict rules. Leverage can be a powerful tool, but it can also magnify your risks if you're not careful. Think of these rules as your safety net, designed to keep you on solid ground even when markets get shaky. First, only use leverage on high-quality, stable assets. That means sticking to things like established real estate or blue-chip stocks. Avoid the temptation to gamble on volatile stocks or unpredictable crypto. These assets might promise big returns, but they can also wipe you out fast if things turn south. Second, keep your leverage ratio conservative. Don't stretch yourself thin by borrowing to the max. A lower ratio means you're less exposed if the market takes a dip, and you'll sleep better at night knowing you're not overextended. Just because a lender is willing to give you a large loan, doesn't mean you should take it. Be skeptical of offers that seem too generous, and always ask yourself if you could handle the payments if your investments underperform. In real estate, aim for a bigger down payment. The more you put down up front, the less you'll owe, and the safer your position will be if property values fluctuate. In stocks, borrow less than you're offered. Margin can be tempting, but it's better to use only a fraction of what's available to you. Lower leverage means more cushion if things go wrong. It gives you breathing room to recover from setbacks without being forced to sell at a loss. Third, always have cash reserves. This is your backup plan, your emergency parachute if things don't go as planned. You need an emergency fund and extra cash to cover loan payments or margin calls. This way, you won't be forced to sell investments at the worst possible time. Never invest borrowed money without a safety net. If you don't have a backup plan, you're taking on unnecessary risk. Know your loan terms, fixed or variable rates, penalties, and all the fine print. Surprises in your loan agreement can be costly, so read every detail before signing. Leverage is best used for long-term goals, not for quick flips or speculative bets. Patience and a long-term outlook are key to making leverage work in your favor. Diversify your leveraged investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your risk across different assets to protect yourself from unexpected downturns. Monitor your investments closely and be ready to act if things change. Stay informed, and don't ignore warning signs or market shifts. Knowledge and discipline are your best defense. Keep learning, stay disciplined, and don't let emotions drive your decisions. Stick to these rules, and you'll protect yourself from disaster. Leverage can help you build wealth, but only if you respect its risks and use it wisely. Break them, and you're asking for trouble. The choice is yours. Use leverage as a tool, not a gamble, and you'll set yourself up for long-term success. Let's see leverage in action. Example 1. Real estate. You buy a $300,000 rental property, put down $75,000, and get a mortgage for the rest. The rent covers your costs, and your tenant helps pay off your loan while you build equity. Example 2. Margin investing. You have a $200,000 stock portfolio and borrow $20,000 to buy more shares during a market dip. Because your leverage is low and your assets are solid, your risk is controlled. Example 3. Small business. A baker saves $50,000, borrows $150,000, and expands her shop. Her profits grow, easily covering the loan. But beware of leveraged ETFs, funds that promise double or triple returns. These are risky short-term tools for professionals, not long-term investments. Their value can decay quickly, leading to big losses. For most people, leveraged ETFs are a hard no. The lesson: use leverage only in proven, understandable ways. Avoid complex products you don't fully grasp. Stick to what you know. Sometimes the smartest move is to avoid leverage entirely. If you don't fully understand the investment, walk away. If you can't explain how it works and what the risks are, you shouldn't borrow for it. Avoid leverage in volatile or uncertain markets. Risk is already high. If you're emotionally reactive or prone to panic, leverage will only amplify your stress and mistakes. If your income is unstable or you lack savings, leverage is off the table. You need a solid financial foundation, steady income, big emergency fund, and no high-interest debt. Don't let greed or FOMO push you into risky decisions. Be honest about your temperament and situation. Leverage is for the strong and prepared, not the desperate or impulsive. Get your financial house in order first. Only then should you even consider leverage. Let's sum it up. Leverage is a tool, like a power saw. In skilled hands, it builds wealth. In careless hands, it destroys. The rewards are real faster growth, access to big opportunities, and diversification. But the risks are just as real: amplified losses, margin calls, interest costs, and emotional strain. Respect the downside. Humility and preparation are your best allies. Using leverage is a personal decision that requires self-reflection. It's not just about numbers. It's about your goals, knowledge, and emotional resilience. Leverage is for those who've mastered the basics of personal finance. It's an advanced technique, not a shortcut. Treat it with the seriousness it deserves. Use it wisely, or not at all. Here's my final message. You are the CEO of your financial life. The power to build or destroy your future is in your hands. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. Before you borrow, pause and review the rules. Safe asset, conservative leverage, big cash cushion, clear plan, diversification, and emotional readiness. If you hesitate on any point, you're not ready, and that's okay. Ignore the noise about easy money and quick riches. Wealth is built slowly with discipline and smart choices. Leverage can help, but only on a solid foundation. Master your own money before using other people's. Be honest about your limits and always put safety first. Your goal is security, not just riches. Leverage can help you get there or take you further away. Make the smart choice. Be strong, be safe, be secure.
Welcome to Smart Finance, your go-to for practical financial advice. Today we're answering one of life's biggest financial questions: rent or buy. We'll explore costs, risks, benefits, and how to make the best choice for you. Stay tuned till the end for a decision matrix to help you make the final call. I know the question, should I rent or buy my first home, can feel absolutely overwhelming. There's so much advice out there, and everyone seems to have a different opinion. Your parents, your friends, even random people on the internet. It's easy to feel lost in the noise. So let's break it down together, step by step, and figure out what really makes sense for you. We'll look at the pros, the cons, and the real-life factors that matter most. Renting is all about flexibility. It's perfect if you're not quite sure where you want to settle down, or if you like the idea of being able to move for a new job, a relationship, or just a change of scenery. You're not locked into a long mortgage, and you're free to pick up and move when life calls. Don't love your neighbors? No problem. Just wait out your lease and try somewhere new. Renting gives you the power to adapt quickly to whatever life throws your way. Got a job offer across the country? Or maybe you want to try living in a new city for a year. Renting makes it easy to say yes to new opportunities without worrying about selling a house or being tied down. No problem. You can just pack up at the end of your lease. There's a certain freedom in knowing you're not stuck in one place if your dreams or circumstances change. Plus, you avoid big headaches like property taxes, surprise roof leaks, or fixing that ancient furnace in the middle of winter. If something breaks, you just call your landlord or property manager, and it's their job to handle it. Your responsibilities are pretty much limited to paying rent and maybe keeping plants alive. No worrying about mowing the lawn, shoveling snow, or dealing with expensive repairs. But here's the catch. None of that rent money is building you any equity. Every month, your hard-earned cash goes straight to your landlord, and you don't get any ownership in return. You're helping your landlord pay off their mortgage, not your own. Over time, that can feel a little frustrating, especially if you're dreaming of having a place to truly call your own. And rent can go up each year, sometimes way more than you expect. In some cities, rent hikes can be unpredictable, making it tough to plan your budget long-term. If the landlord wants to sell or move in themselves, you might suddenly be on the hunt for a new place. That uncertainty can be stressful, especially if you love your current home or neighborhood. Now, buying your own place? That's a long-term game. It's about putting down roots, building something for your future, and having a space that's truly yours. Every mortgage payment chips away at the balance and builds your net worth. Over time, you're investing in yourself, not someone else. It's your place, so go ahead. Paint the walls neon green, knock down a wall, or finally adopt that big dog you've always wanted. Homeownership means you get to make the rules and create a space that truly reflects your personality and lifestyle. There's potential for appreciation, meaning your home could be worth more down the line. In a strong market, your investment can grow, giving you a nice financial boost if you decide to sell later. And there are tax perks, like writing off mortgage interest or property taxes. These deductions can save you money at tax time, making homeownership a little more affordable. Plus, owning a home can give you a sense of pride and stability. It's a place to make memories, host friends, and maybe even start a family. For many, it's about more than just money. It's about building a life. Of course, homeownership comes with its own bag of bricks. You're responsible for every repair, every maintenance task, and every unexpected expense. If the roof leaks or the water heater dies, it's all on you. You'll need a pile of cash for that down payment, inspections, and closing fees. Saving up for these costs can take years, and it's a big hurdle for many first-time buyers. Anything breaks, it's on you. There's no landlord to call, so you'll need to be ready to handle repairs yourself or pay for professional help. Property taxes, insurance, maybe HOA fees, they all stack up. These ongoing costs can add hundreds, even thousands to your monthly expenses. And if you suddenly want or need to move, selling isn't as quick or easy as turning in apartment keys. The process can take months, and there are costs involved, like agent commissions and repairs to get your home ready for sale. So what's the right move? Ask yourself some honest questions before you decide. Think about your lifestyle, your goals, and your financial situation. How long do I want to stay here? If you're planning to move in a couple of years, renting might make more sense. But if you see yourself settling down for 5 years or more, buying could be a smart investment. Do I have enough saved up, or am I stretching too thin? Homeownership comes with upfront costs and ongoing expenses, so make sure you're financially ready before taking the plunge. Am I comfortable handling repairs or hiring help? If you're handy or willing to learn, homeownership can be rewarding. If not, be prepared to budget for professional services. Is my job steady? And is my credit score strong enough for a good mortgage? Lenders look for stable income and good credit, so make sure you're in a solid position before applying for a loan. Let's say you rent for $1,500 a month. That might seem manageable, but over time, it really adds up. In 5 years, you'll have spent $90,000, but built zero equity. That's money you'll never see again, and it doesn't help you build wealth for the future. Buy a $250,000 house, and you might build $50,000 in equity after 5 years. But don't forget, you're also paying taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Real net gain? It depends on the market, your interest rate, and how well you keep up with repairs. It really depends on the market and how well you manage your money. Sometimes renting is actually the smarter financial move, especially if home prices are high or you're not ready for the responsibility. Take time to research neighborhoods, compare school districts, and think about your commute. The right home is about more than just the price. It's about your daily life and happiness. Bottom line, there's no universal answer. What works for your best friend or your parents might not be right for you, and that's okay. Renting can give you freedom and less stress. It's a great option if you value flexibility, want to live in a trendy area, or just aren't ready to settle down. Buying can build wealth and stability. It's a long-term investment in your future, and it can give you a sense of accomplishment and security. The right choice comes down to your lifestyle, your goals, and your finances. Take your time, do your research, and don't rush into anything just because you feel pressured. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope this guide helped you feel a little more confident about your next move. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more smart money tips. I'm here to help you make the best choices for your future. Whatever you choose, make it an informed decision, and good luck on your home journey. Remember, whether you rent or buy, the most important thing is that you feel happy, secure, and at home.
Welcome. If you're ready to take control of your money, you're in the right place. This video is for anyone who feels lost when it comes to managing money. We'll break down 10 essential, practical financial tips to build your foundation. No jargon, just real advice you can use right now. From budgeting and avoiding debt traps to growing your savings, we'll cover it all. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap and the confidence to take charge of your finances. Ready to level up your money game? Let's jump in. First up, create a realistic budget. Think of a budget as your money's GPS. It tells your money where to go, not what you can't do. Start by tracking every dollar you earn and spend for 1 month. This gives you a clear picture of your cash flow. No judgment, just data. Use the 50-30-20 rule: 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings and debt repayment. Adjust these percentages to fit your life, but always be intentional. If you're spending too much on wants, cut back and redirect that money to savings. Review your budget monthly. Life changes and so should your plan. Did you overspend? Did you get a raise? Adjust accordingly. This monthly check-in keeps you accountable and turns budgeting into a habit. Remember, a budget isn't set in stone. It's a tool you control. Make conscious choices that align with your goals. Cut back where you can, but don't deprive yourself. The goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. Stick with it, and you'll see real progress. Budgeting is the cornerstone of financial control. Start today and take charge. Next, build an emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. Life throws curveballs, car repairs, medical bills, job loss. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. Start with $1,000 as fast as you can. Sell stuff, cut back, do what it takes. Once you hit that, aim for 3-6 months of essential expenses. Calculate your monthly needs, multiply by 3 or 6, and set that as your target. Keep this money in a separate high-yield savings account, not your checking account. Don't invest it. You need it liquid and safe. Only use it for true emergencies, not sales or vacations. This fund gives you peace of mind and protects you from debt. It's the foundation for all your other financial goals. Don't skip this step. Your future self will thank you. Start building your safety net now. Let's talk debt, specifically, avoiding bad debt. Good debt can help you build wealth, like a mortgage or student loan. Bad debt, like credit cards and payday loans, drains your finances with high interest. Carrying a balance means you're paying interest on interest, trapping you in a cycle. If you have bad debt, attack it with a plan. Use the debt snowball, smallest balance first, or avalanche, highest interest first method. Make minimum payments on all debts, but throw every extra dollar at your target debt. Celebrate each payoff, it's a huge win. Automate payments to stay consistent. Avoid new bad debt at all costs. Getting to zero frees up your income for building wealth. Remember, debt is a tool. Use it wisely or it will use you. Break the cycle and reclaim your financial future. Stay vigilant and proactive. The best time to start saving and investing is now. Compound interest is your secret weapon. Your money earns money and that money earns more. The earlier you start, the more powerful the effect. Even small amounts add up over time. Automate your savings, set up transfers right after payday. Pay yourself first before you spend on anything else. Don't wait for a raise or the perfect time. Just start. Consistency matters more than the amount. As your income grows, increase your savings. The habit is what builds wealth, not just the dollars. Give your money time to work for you. Start small, but start now. Your future self will be grateful. Saving is great, but investing is how you build real wealth. Investing means buying assets, like stocks, bonds, or real estate, that grow over time. For beginners, start with low-cost index funds or ETFs for instant diversification. Stocks offer higher returns but more risk. Bonds are safer, but grow slower. Don't try to pick hot stocks or time the market. Focus on long-term growth. Apps make it easy to start with just a few dollars. Real estate is powerful, but requires more capital and isn't as liquid. The key is to start small and invest regularly. Passive investing, buying and holding diversified funds, beats chasing trends. Open a brokerage account, learn the basics, and put your money to work. Let your investments grow with the market. Educate yourself, but don't overcomplicate it. Start investing for your future today. Tracking your spending is a game changer. Budgeting is planning, tracking is awareness in real time. Use an app, notebook or spreadsheet, whatever works for you. Small purchases add up fast. Tracking exposés leaks. You'll spot forgotten subscriptions and impulse buys. This isn't about guilt, it's about empowerment. Once you see where your money goes, you can make better choices. Review your transactions weekly. Tracking keeps you honest and accountable. It's the first step to aligning your spending with your goals. Take control by paying attention. Without clear goals, your financial efforts lack direction. Set short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. Be specific. Short-term, build your emergency fund or pay off a credit card. Mid-term, save for a car, wedding, or house down payment. Long-term, plan for retirement or your child's education. Write your goals down and review them often. Make them SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Goals give you motivation and focus. Celebrate milestones to stay inspired. Your goals are your why. Keep them front and center. Let them drive your financial decisions. The world of money is always changing. Keep learning. Read personal finance books, watch videos, and listen to podcasts. Stick to trusted sources and avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Understand the products you use: credit cards, loans, investments. Don't blindly trust advice. Do your own research. Dedicate a little time each week to learning something new. Financial literacy is a lifelong journey. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make. Knowledge turns money from a source of stress into a tool for freedom. Invest in yourself. Your future depends on it. Stay curious and proactive. Building wealth is only half the battle. Protect it too. Get the right insurance, health, renters, life if you have dependents. Practice good digital security, strong passwords, two-factor authentication. Watch out for scams and phishing attempts. Review your bank and credit card statements monthly for fraud and unwanted charges. Protect your credit score. Pay bills on time. Keep balances low. Check your report annually. Don't let lifestyle inflation eat your progress. Save and invest part of every raise. Plug spending leaks and cancel unused subscriptions. A good credit score saves you money for life. Be vigilant. Your financial security depends on it. Make protection a habit, not an afterthought. Safeguard what you've built. Stay one step ahead. The real secret to wealth? Patience and consistency. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about small, disciplined actions repeated over years. Don't let setbacks derail you, just get back on track. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Run your own race. Financial success is about freedom, not flashy stuff. Mistakes happen. Learn and move forward. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Trust the process, and stick with your plan. Over time, your efforts will compound into real results. Patience and consistency are your superpowers. Keep going, you've got this. There you have it. 10 tips to transform your financial life. Each step builds on the last, creating a system for lasting wealth. You don't have to do it all at once, just start with one action today. Maybe it's automating your savings or writing down your goals. Take that first step and build momentum. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more. Drop a comment. Which tip will you start with? Your journey starts now. Hey there, Rockstar, welcome. If you've ever dreamed of doing something more, of building a life that's truly yours, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into why 2025 is the year you should finally launch that side hustle you've been thinking about. Let's talk about your future, how you can take control, build something uniquely yours, and create real financial freedom. Imagine waking up excited, knowing you're working on something that matters to you, not just clocking in for someone else's dream. That's the power of a side hustle. 2025 is the best time to start a side hustle. Why? Because the world is more connected, more digital, and more open to new ideas than ever before. The barriers that used to hold people back are crumbling, and the tools you need are right at your fingertips. The world is changing fast, and that's opening up opportunities for people with ideas and ambition. New industries are popping up, remote work is the norm, and people everywhere are looking for fresh solutions to everyday problems. If you've got creativity and drive, there's never been a better time to put them to work. The old rules of work are gone. Relying on one job is risky. Companies are downsizing, automation is changing roles, and job security just isn't what it used to be. If you want to protect yourself and your family, you need more than one stream of income. A side hustle is your safety net, your creative outlet, and your launch pad. It's a way to explore your passions, test new ideas, and maybe even discover a whole new career path. Plus, it's a chance to build skills that your day job might never offer. In a world full of uncertainty, having options is the ultimate security. Multiple income streams mean you're not at the mercy of a single paycheck. You can weather storms, take risks, and invest in your future with confidence. AI and the gig economy are game changers. The rise of platforms and smart technology means you can start small, scale fast, and reach customers you never could before. You don't need a huge budget or a fancy office, just a good idea and the willingness to learn. AI is your creative partner, not your competitor. It can help you brainstorm, automate boring tasks, and even connect you with new clients. The smartest entrepreneurs are using AI to work smarter, not harder. Tools that once cost a fortune are now accessible to everyone, letting you create, design, and manage your business faster than ever. From graphic design to marketing, from bookkeeping to customer service, you can do it all from your living room. Online platforms make it easy to reach customers worldwide. You just need a great idea and Wi-Fi. Whether you're selling products, offering services, or sharing your expertise, the world is your marketplace. The world isn't waiting for you to be ready, but you have everything you need to start now. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Every successful entrepreneur started with a single step, just like you. Your side hustle is your chance to turn your unique talents into income and impact. Whether you're an artist, a coder, a teacher, or a maker, there's someone out there who needs what you have to offer. This isn't just a trend, it's a shift in how we work and live. People everywhere are redefining success, choosing flexibility, and building lives that fit their dreams, not just their job descriptions. So, are you ready to answer the call? Your future is waiting. The only thing missing is your decision to start. Let's make 2025 the year you finally bet on yourself. Fired up? Great. But what should you do? The secret: find your genius zone, the intersection of what you're good at, what you love, and what people will pay for. List your skills, even the small ones. These are your building blocks. Next, list your passions. What could you talk about for hours? That's your fuel. Your enthusiasm is contagious. When you love it, customers will too. Now, connect your skills and passions to a real problem people have. The best side hustles solve specific problems for specific people. Focus on helping, not just selling. That's your genius zone. Ready to future-proof your income? Let's dive into the hottest, most profitable side hustles for 2025. Opportunities you can start exploring right now, even if you're a complete beginner. Whether you want to earn extra cash, build new skills, or eventually turn your passion into a full-time business, these side hustles are designed for flexibility and growth. First up, AI-powered content creator. With the rise of artificial intelligence, businesses are looking for creative people who can use AI tools to generate blogs, social posts, newsletters, and more. But here's the secret: your human touch, creativity, and unique voice are what make the content stand out. You don't need to be a tech expert, just learn the basics of popular AI platforms and start offering your services to small businesses or entrepreneurs. Second, consider becoming a niche community manager. Brands and creators are investing in online communities more than ever, and they need people to moderate groups, spark conversations, and keep members engaged. If you love connecting with others and have a knack for building relationships, this could be your perfect fit. You can work remotely, set your own hours, and even specialize in communities you're passionate about. Third on the list, personalized print-on-demand specialist. Platforms like Printify and Printful let you design and sell custom products. Think t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, and more, without ever handling inventory. All you need is a creative idea and a willingness to experiment with designs. This side hustle is perfect for artists, designers, or anyone who loves creating unique gifts. Personalization is the secret sauce. Offer custom pet mugs, inside joke t-shirts, or gifts tailored to special occasions. The more unique and personal your products, the more likely they'll stand out in a crowded market. Fourth, become a digital product educator. Package your expertise into ebooks, templates, or mini courses and sell them online. If you have a skill, whether it's photography, budgeting, or even organizing your closet, there's someone out there who wants to learn from you. Digital products are a fantastic way to share your knowledge and help others while building a scalable income stream. The best part? Create your product once and you can sell it over and over again, earning passive income while you sleep, travel, or work on your next big idea. Getting started is easier than ever with platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, and Shopify. These sites handle payments, delivery, and even marketing tools, so you can focus on creating and growing your side hustle. Remember, these are just starting points. The real opportunity comes when you add your unique spin. Combine your interests, skills, and personality to create something truly original. The real magic is making it your own. Start small, stay curious, and watch your side hustle grow into something amazing in 2025 and beyond. Got an idea? Before you dive in, validate it. Start by talking about the problem on social media. Ask questions, run polls, and see if people care. Create a simple landing page describing your offer and collect emails for a waitlist. If people sign up, you're onto something. Want deeper feedback? Run a quick survey with Google Forms and offer a small incentive. Use the responses to refine your idea. Don't skip this step, it saves time and money. Build what people actually want. Ready to launch your business in just 30 days? Let's break it down into a simple, actionable, week-by-week plan that will take you from idea to launch. No overwhelm, just clear steps. Week 1 is all about clarity. Get super clear on your offer. What exactly are you selling and who is it for? Take time to research your ideal customer. What are their biggest struggles, and how does your product or service solve them? The more specific you are, the easier everything else becomes. Write a one-sentence description of your business. This should explain what you do, who you help, and the main benefit you provide. Keep it simple and clear. This will guide your messaging everywhere. Next, choose just one social media platform to focus on. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick where your audience hangs out most, and set up a professional profile with your new business description. Week 2 is about building your minimum viable brand. You don't need to spend weeks on branding. Just create the basics so you look credible and consistent. Use a tool like Canva to design a simple logo, and a few branded templates for your posts and documents. Choose 2 or 3 brand colors and a font that feels right for your business. Set up a payment system so you're ready to accept money from day one. Stripe and PayPal are easy to use and trusted by customers. Make sure your payment links or buttons are ready to go. If you're selling digital products, create a basic sales page using platforms like Gumroad or ConvertKit. Keep it simple. A clear headline, a short description, and a way for people to buy or join your waitlist. Now on to week 3. Time to create buzz and build anticipation. Post valuable content every day. Share tips, behind-the-scenes looks, and stories about your journey. Always mention your waitlist or email list in your posts. The goal is to build trust, show your expertise, and get people excited for your launch. Week 4, Launch Week. Announce your offer to your waitlist and across your social media. Make it clear what you're offering, why it matters, and how people can buy or sign up. Keep the momentum going by posting about your offer daily. Answer questions quickly, address concerns, and if you have early testimonials or positive feedback, share them to build credibility. Your main goal this week is to get your first customers and start collecting feedback. Every bit of feedback helps you improve and refine your offer. Remember, every sale is a win, and every lesson learned is a step forward. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. The most successful entrepreneurs start before they feel ready. They learn and adapt as they go. Taking action, even if it's messy, beats waiting for perfection every single time. Progress comes from doing, not just planning. By following this plan, you'll build momentum quickly and see real results in just a month. You're closer to launching your dream business than you think. Start today and watch your idea come to life. Let's talk tools, the essentials for your side hustle. For content, use ChatGPT or Gemini to brainstorm and draft. Canva is your go-to for design, logos, graphics, and more. For payments, use PayPal or Stripe for services, Gumroad or ConvertKit Commerce for digital products. Build your email list from day one with MailChimp or ConvertKit. Create sign-up forms and send newsletters. Your email list is your most valuable asset. Stay organized with Trello or Notion. Track tasks, ideas, and clients. All these tools have free versions to get you started. Don't overcomplicate. Start simple and upgrade as you grow. The right tools save time and keep you focused. Let tech work for you. You've launched. Now let's scale. Master one platform first. Double down where your first customers came from. Go deep, not wide. Avoid burnout. Grow your email list and nurture it with weekly, value-packed emails. Your list is your best sales channel. Add new offers as your customers' needs evolve. Think advanced workshops, retainer packages, or smaller digital products. Build a value ladder so customers can keep working with you. Always ask for feedback and testimonials after every sale. Social proof attracts new customers. Showcase it everywhere. Scaling is about systems, not just hustle. Work smarter, not harder. Let's zoom out. This is about more than money. A side hustle is about freedom, ownership, and proving to yourself you can build something from nothing. You're building an asset that belongs to you. No one can take it away. You're in the driver's seat of your life. The skills you gain, marketing, sales, negotiation, make you resilient in any economy. The real wealth is in your growth and confidence. Everything you need is already inside you. You don't need more credentials or permission, just start. Stay consistent, be kind to yourself, and keep moving forward. Your journey won't be perfect, but every step is progress. The world needs your unique gift. Go share it. Welcome. I'm glad you're here, taking the first step toward understanding the heartbeat of your business. If you're running a business or dreaming of starting one, there's one thing you must master: your numbers. They're not just figures on a page, they're the foundation of every decision you make, big or small. Your financial information is your business's scorecard. It tells you if you're winning or losing. It's the scoreboard that keeps you honest and shows you where you stand. Many entrepreneurs avoid the numbers, but if you don't know them, you don't know your business. Ignoring them is like driving with your eyes closed. You're bound to miss something important. My goal is to take the fear out of finance and break it down in simple terms. You don't need to be a math genius or an accountant to understand what matters. Think of me as your business partner, here to help you understand. We'll tackle this together step by step so you never feel lost or overwhelmed. Once you understand your numbers, you gain control and can make smarter decisions. You'll spot trends, avoid pitfalls, and plan for growth with confidence. This isn't just accounting, it's empowerment. It's about giving you the tools to shape your own future and build the business you've always wanted. Your business is telling a story through its financial data. Every number, every line is a clue to what's working and what needs attention. Every sale, expense, and payment is part of that story. Each transaction adds a new sentence, a new chapter to your business's journey. Financial statements are the chapters that make the narrative clear. They organize the details so you can see the big picture and the small details at once. Knowing your numbers lets you change the ending, spot problems, seize opportunities, and take charge. You'll be able to act quickly and confidently no matter what comes your way. Forget any bad experiences with math. This is practical and about your future. We're focusing on real-world skills that will help you thrive, not just abstract concepts. We'll walk through this step by step. Each lesson will build on the last, so you'll never feel left behind. By the end, you'll look at your finances with confidence, not fear. You'll be able to celebrate your wins and learn from your losses. You'll see them as your most powerful tool for success. Your numbers will become your guide, not your obstacle. Understanding the language of business gives you the power to lead and grow. You'll inspire confidence in your team, your partners, and yourself. Let's unlock the story your numbers are waiting to tell you. There's so much potential hidden in your financials, just waiting to be discovered. Take a deep breath. This is about building a healthy, profitable business. Let's get started on this journey together, one step at a time. Your numbers are your business's most important story. Let's learn to read it and use it to create the future you want. The 3 key reports every business owner should know. Financial statements are official reports that reveal your business's financial health and performance over time. Think of them as a doctor's report for your company. Just as a doctor checks your vital signs, these statements check the vital signs of your business. The 3 main reports are the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. Each one serves a unique purpose, and together, they form the backbone of your financial understanding. Each tells you something different, but together, they give a complete, detailed picture of your business's financial story. These aren't just for you. Banks, investors, and the government all require them to assess your business's credibility and compliance. Preparing these statements is a necessity for any legitimate business, whether you're a startup or an established company. The income statement shows your profit or loss over a specific period, helping you understand if your business is making money. The balance sheet shows what you own and owe at a single point in time, giving you a snapshot of your company's financial position. And the cash flow statement tracks money moving in and out, so you can see if you have enough cash to keep operating smoothly. Don't let the names intimidate you. Understanding these reports is easier than you think, and we'll break each one down step by step. These are living tools you should review at least monthly to guide your decisions, spot trends, and avoid surprises. They build credibility and trust with partners, lenders, and authorities, showing you run a transparent and responsible business. Mastering these reports is the foundation of financial literacy, empowering you to make smarter decisions and grow your business with confidence. Let's start with the income statement, also known as the profit and loss or P&L statement. This is one of the most important financial documents for any business owner, whether you're running a small coffee shop or a large company. It's the report that tells you, in black and white, if your business is actually making money or losing it. The income statement shows if your business made a profit or a loss over a specific period, like a month or a year. It does this by subtracting all your costs and expenses from your total revenue. This way you can see not just how much money is coming in, but also where it's going out. The final number at the bottom is called net income, often referred to as the bottom line. This is the amount left after all expenses are paid, and it's the clearest indicator of your business's financial health. For example, let's say your coffee shop brings in $10,000 in sales for the month. If your cost of goods sold, or COGS, is $3,000, that means you spent $3,000 on coffee beans, milk, and other ingredients. Subtracting COGS from sales gives you a gross profit of $7,000. Next, you subtract your operating expenses, things like rent, utilities, and salaries. If those add up to $5,000, you're left with $2,000 in net income. This is the money you actually get to keep, reinvest, or save. But if your expenses are higher than your gross profit, the number turns negative. That's called a net loss, and it's a warning sign that you need to make changes. The formula is simple. Revenue minus COGS minus expenses equals net income. This basic equation is the foundation of understanding your business's profitability. Reviewing your income statement every month helps you spot important trends. Are your sales growing steadily, or are they flat? Are your expenses creeping up faster than your revenue? These insights help you make smart adjustments before small problems become big ones. The income statement gives you the answers you need to understand your business's performance at a glance. It's a snapshot of your financial results. Think of it as your tool for improving profitability. By analyzing the numbers, you can find ways to boost income or cut unnecessary costs. Use your income statement to make informed decisions, not guesses. The more you understand your numbers, the more confident you'll be in steering your business toward success. Next is the balance sheet, a snapshot of your business at a single moment. It's based on a simple equation. Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Assets are what your business owns. Cash, inventory, equipment. Liabilities are what you owe, loans, bills, unpaid salaries. Equity is the owner's stake, what's left after paying off liabilities. For example, if you have $20,000 in assets and $5,500 in liabilities, your equity is $14,500. The balance sheet shows your financial stability and risk. It's vital for understanding your company's long-term health. Use it to assess where you stand and plan your next move. The cash flow statement tracks the actual movement of cash in and out of your business. It explains why you might show a profit but have no money in the bank. It's divided into 3 sections. Operating activities, cash from business operations. Investing activities, buying or selling assets. And financing activities, loans, investments, repayments. For example, a big sale on credit won't show as cash until paid. Buying equipment is an investment outflow. Taking a loan is a financing inflow. This statement reveals if your business generates enough cash to survive and grow. It's your reality check. Profit doesn't pay bills, cash does. Review it regularly to avoid cash crunches. Together with the other statements, it gives you a true picture of your business's health. Cash flow is your early warning system. Don't ignore it. Many good businesses fail due to avoidable financial mistakes. The biggest error? Mixing personal and business finances. Always keep them separate. Ignoring bookkeeping is another trap. Falling behind means you're flying blind. Make bookkeeping a weekly habit. It's as important as serving customers. Don't forget about taxes. Set aside money for them from day one. Work with an accountant to understand your obligations and avoid surprises. Not understanding the difference between profit and cash flow is fatal. You can be profitable but run out of cash if customers pay late or you overspend on inventory. Manage cash flow diligently. Send invoices promptly, follow up on payments, and plan for big expenses. Your cash flow statement is your early warning system. Avoid these mistakes to keep your business healthy. Stay proactive, not reactive. Managing finances can be overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Modern accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero automates much of the process. These tools connect to your bank accounts, categorize transactions, and generate key financial statements with a click. They save time, reduce errors, and let you focus on running your business. Even with software, sometimes you need a human expert. Hire a bookkeeper for day-to-day data entry when things get busy. Consult a certified public accountant, CPA, for tax planning, strategy, and complex decisions. A good accountant is a strategic partner, not just an expense. They can save you money and help you avoid costly mistakes. Invest in the right tools and people to support your business. You're not alone. Build your financial team. We've covered the essentials of business finance. Make reviewing your numbers a weekly habit. Schedule time to check your statements. Run your 3 key reports monthly and look for trends. Keep learning. Read, listen, and ask questions until you're confident. Focus on the numbers that matter most: revenue, net income, cash flow, and a few key metrics for your business. Don't get overwhelmed. Track what truly drives your success. Every successful entrepreneur masters their numbers. You don't have to be a financial wizard. Just make it a priority. Taking control of your finances is taking control of your future. Build a foundation of knowledge and discipline. Know your numbers, and you'll own your business. Now go out there and make it happen. Your financial story is yours to write. Make it a great one. You built something from nothing. You hustled, sacrificed, and made your business thrive. But let me ask, what's your end game? What does success look like when you're ready to step away? Planning your exit isn't quitting, it's winning. It's about having a vision for your future, both personally and financially. Every business journey has a beginning, middle, and end. You plan the start, you're living the middle. Have you thought about the finish? An exit is the ultimate sign of success. It's when you cash in on your hard work and launch into your next chapter. For many, the business is personal. The people feel like family. But if your company can't run without you, it's not a business. It's a job you can never leave. A valuable business thrives beyond its founder. Planning your exit forces you to build a sustainable company. An exit strategy isn't a backup plan. It's a core part of your business from day one. It shapes how you structure your company, keep your books, and develop your team. Without a destination, you're just driving aimlessly. I'm not in the business of hope. I'm in the business of results. A well-executed exit is the ultimate result. So, let's change our mindset. Your exit is your victory lap. Start thinking about it now, not when you're forced to. Build a business that's ready for the finish line. That's how you win, on your terms. What's your end game? So, what is an exit strategy? It's your plan for how you'll leave your business and get paid for what you've built. It could mean maximizing your return, taking care of your team, or passing the company to family. The right strategy depends on your goals and your business. A good exit doesn't happen by accident, it's the result of long-term planning. If you wait until you're burned out or forced to sell, you lose control. Planning ahead lets you clean up your financials, strengthen your team, and make your business more attractive to buyers. Your exit is the climax of your business story, not an afterthought. Building with an exit in mind makes your company stronger and more valuable. A clear exit strategy gives you control, freedom, and peace of mind. That's smart business and smart living. Once you know you need an exit plan, it's time to pick your path. The most common route? Selling to a strategic buyer, a bigger company in your industry that wants your customers, tech, or market share. They might pay a premium, but could change your culture or brand. Or sell to a financial buyer, private equity or venture capital. They want strong cash flow and growth. Often keep your team, but focus on numbers and aggressive growth. Management buyout. Sell to your own managers. It's great for continuity, but they may need you to help finance the deal. IPO. Go public. Big money, big complexity, and you lose privacy. Merger combined with another company, often for stock. You might lose control. Pass to family. The dream for some, but family dynamics can be tricky. Liquidation. Shut down and sell assets. It's the last resort. Your legacy disappears. Each path has pros and cons. The right choice depends on your goals, your team, and your business. Don't just default to what everyone else does. Choose the exit that fits your vision. Think about your legacy, your people, and your future. The best exit is the one that aligns with what matters most to you. Plan for it now, so you're not forced into a bad option later. Your exit is your final act. Make it count. The right path is the one you choose, not the one you stumble into. Know your options, weigh the trade-offs, and decide with intention. That's how you leave on top. Your business, your rules. Make your exit a story worth telling. The finish line is yours to define. Which path will you take? A successful exit is a process, not an event. Start preparing 3 to 5 years before you want out. First, define your personal goals. What do you want life to look like after the exit? How much do you need? Do you want to stay involved or walk away? Next, build transferable value. Make your business less about you. Document processes, build a strong management team, and delegate real responsibility. Clean up your financials. You need at least 3 years of clear, accurate statements. No mixing personal and business expenses. Work with a good CPA to ensure your books are spotless. Buyers want trust and transparency. Assemble your exit team, an M&A attorney, a CPA or tax advisor, and a business broker or investment banker. These experts will help you avoid costly mistakes and maximize your outcome. Don't try to do it alone. This is a team sport. The better you prepare, the better your exit. Start early, get organized, and surround yourself with pros. That's how you turn your business into a valuable, sellable asset. Preparation is your secret weapon. Make your exit a win. What's your business worth? It's a crucial question. The most common method: earnings multiples. Buyers look at your SDE or EBITDA and apply a multiple based on your industry and growth. Asset-based valuation is for companies with lots of tangible assets. Calculate what you own. Subtract debts. Discounted cash flow projects future cash and discounts it to today's value. Great for buyers focused on long-term returns. Ultimately, your business is worth what someone will pay for it. Look at recent sales of similar businesses to set realistic expectations. Understanding valuation methods helps you negotiate from strength. Get a professional valuation early so you know where you stand. Knowledge is power. Use it to get a fair price. Anchor your expectations in reality, and you'll exit with confidence. Most deals fall apart because of avoidable mistakes. The biggest, waiting too long to plan. A rushed sale means a lower price and fewer options. Have a plan B. If your dream buyer doesn't show, what's your backup? Communicate with your key team early. Don't leave them in the dark. Don't overvalue or undervalue your business. Get a professional valuation. Don't let emotions drive decisions. Selling is business, not personal. Don't neglect your business while selling. Keep performance strong until the deal is done. Surround yourself with advisors who keep you focused and objective. Avoiding these mistakes takes discipline and foresight. Be as professional in your exit as you were in building your business. That's how you leave on your terms. Real stories teach the best lessons. WhatsApp's founders focused on building a great product, not a quick exit. Their relentless focus made them irresistible to Facebook, who bought them for $19 billion. The lesson? Build value first. Great exits follow. Now consider a local hardware store owner. He wanted to retire but preserve his legacy. He planned years ahead, mentoring his managers and structuring a management buyout. The transition was smooth. Employees kept their jobs, customers kept their store, and the owner retired with peace of mind and steady income. The lesson here: a successful exit isn't always about the biggest payday. It's about aligning your exit with your values and goals. Whether you're building the next tech giant or a beloved local business, the fundamentals are the same. Plan early, focus on value, and choose the exit that fits you. Your story can end on your terms. The right exit is the one that feels right for you. Learn from others, but write your own ending. Every business has a story. Make yours a great one. Your exit is your legacy. Building a business is a huge achievement, but a smart exit secures your future and legacy. Don't fear the exit, embrace it with the same drive you used to build your company. Your exit is when you turn years of work into real rewards, freedom, legacy, or a new adventure. The key: you're in control. Plan ahead, define your success, and take the right steps. Clean up your books, strengthen your team, and get expert guidance. Make your exit a planned milestone, not a crisis. Remember the 3 P's: people, process, product. Get them right and your business will thrive without you. Start now. Ask yourself what you want, when you want it, and what it takes to get there. Don't wait for burnout or a crisis. Take charge of your destiny. You've earned the right to exit like a pro. Your hard work built the business. Let your smart planning secure your freedom. Finish strong. Make your exit your greatest achievement. Go out there and finish the job.
Are you unintentionally sabotaging your financial future? It's easier to do than you might think, and most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. These 10 money mistakes could be costing you way more than you think. They can quietly drain your bank account, add stress to your life, and hold you back from reaching your goals. Most of us make these common errors without realizing just how much damage they do over time. The good news? Once you spot them, you can start making changes right away. So, in this video, I'm breaking down the top 10 personal finance mistakes you absolutely need to avoid if you want to secure your future. Stick around to the end for a quick recap and some bonus tips. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more practical money advice every single week. You don't want to miss out on strategies that can change your financial life. Alright, let's jump straight in with mistake number 1. Grab a pen and paper if you want to take notes. Mistake hash 1. Living beyond your means. This is one of the most common traps, especially with social media showing off lifestyles that aren't always real. If you're swiping your card for stuff you can't actually afford, fancy dinners, designer gear, or that tech upgrade, you're spending more than you earn. And it's a cycle that leads straight into a mountain of debt. It might feel good in the moment, but the stress and regret come later. Instead, start tracking your spending. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even a notebook. Live below your means, not just within them. That's how you build real freedom. Remember, small sacrifices now can lead to big rewards later. Mistake hash 2. Not having an emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, and without it, you're one unexpected expense away from disaster. Life throws curveballs, a flat tire, a surprise medical bill, or even a sudden job loss. These emergencies don't wait until you're ready. These things happen to everyone, but being unprepared is a choice. Don't let a small emergency turn into a financial crisis. Start small, set aside $500 to $1,000 at first, then build up to 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Even a little cushion can make a huge difference. Mistake hash 3. Carrying credit card debt. This is one of the most expensive mistakes you can make. If you're only making minimum payments, those balances barely move, and interest rates above 20% can totally wreck your finances. That's money you could be saving or investing instead. Attack your debt with the snowball or avalanche method. Always pay more than the minimum. Make a plan and stick to it, even if it takes time. The faster you pay it down, the less you lose to interest. Mistake hash 4. Not budgeting. A budget is your roadmap to financial success. Without a budget, your money just disappears. You wonder where it all went by the end of the month. It's like trying to drive somewhere new without a map. A good budget puts you in control. Try the 50-30-20 rule or zero-based budgeting to get started. Find a system that works for you and stick with it. Mistake hash 5. Not investing early. Waiting to invest is one of the biggest regrets people have later in life. Time is your biggest asset, and the younger you start, the more your money grows thanks to compound interest. Even small amounts add up over decades. Even if you only put away a little in your 20s, into a Roth IRA, 401k, or index funds, it can snowball by the time you retire. Don't wait for the perfect time to start. Mistake hash 6. Ignoring your credit score. Your credit score is like your financial reputation. Your credit score impacts everything: loans, apartment rentals, and even insurance. A low score can cost you thousands in higher interest rates. Check your score regularly, pay your bills on time, and keep your credit utilization low. It all adds up. Good credit opens doors and saves you money. Mistake hash 7. Not having insurance. Many people skip insurance thinking it's a waste, but it's actually essential. Skipping insurance to save money can backfire big time. Health, auto, and renters or home insurance protect you from massive losses. One accident or illness can wipe out your savings. Think of insurance as financial armor, not just another bill. It's peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Mistake hash 8. Falling for lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, it's tempting to upgrade everything. Got a raise? That doesn't mean you need a new car or a more expensive apartment. Avoid the trap of spending more just because you earn more. Keep your expenses steady as your income grows and invest the extra instead. That's how you build wealth over time. Mistake hash 9. Not setting financial goals. If you don't know what you're aiming for, it's easy to lose motivation and direction. Without clear goals, your money just drifts. You end up spending on things that don't really matter to you. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Track your progress so you stay motivated. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Mistake hash 10. Not educating yourself about money. The world of personal finance is always changing, and staying informed is key. Financial literacy isn't optional. The more you learn, the better your choices and your results. Knowledge is power when it comes to your money. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos like this one. Make learning a lifelong habit. The more you know, the more confident you'll feel about your financial decisions. Let's do a quick recap. Here are the 10 mistakes to watch out for and avoid. 1. Living beyond your means. 2. No emergency fund. 1. Carrying credit card debt. 4. No budget. 5. Not investing early. 1. Ignoring your credit score. 7. No insurance. 8. Lifestyle inflation. 9. No goals. 10. No financial education. Here's the good news. Every single one of these mistakes is fixable. You can start making better choices today, no matter where you are right now. Pick just one to focus on this week. Progress starts with a single step. Don't get overwhelmed. Small changes add up over time. Remember, don't aim to be perfect. Aim to be better than yesterday. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more smart money tips. Share this video with a friend who could use a financial boost. Which mistake have you made? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Your story might help someone else too. And if you want to learn how to build an emergency fund from scratch, click right here for a step-by-step guide. It's easier than you think to get started. Thanks for watching, and remember, smart money habits lead to financial freedom. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok for daily money tips. Stay connected for more inspiration and practical advice. This is your channel name, helping you take control of your money. Let's build a
Welcome! Today we're uncovering how much emergency savings you really need. An emergency fund is your financial safety net for life's unexpected moments. Car repairs, medical bills, job loss, emergencies don't wait for convenient times. Without a fund, emergencies can quickly become financial crises. Stress and uncertainty increase when you don't have savings set aside. Most experts suggest saving 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This timeline gives you breathing room to handle disruptions. Start by calculating your essential monthly costs: rent, food, utilities. Focus on necessities, not luxuries, for your emergency fund target. Your job stability affects how large your fund should be. Freelancers and gig workers often need a bigger cushion. More family members means more expenses to consider. Cost of living in your area influences how much you should save. Good insurance can reduce emergency expenses but can't replace savings. Set a realistic, personalized savings target based on your situation. Use simple tools to track income, expenses, and progress. Automate transfers to make saving effortless and consistent. Small amounts add up quickly when you save regularly. Cutting unnecessary expenses frees up money for your emergency fund. Simple lifestyle changes can boost your savings without feeling deprived. Declutter and earn extra cash to fund your emergency savings. Consider part-time work or freelancing to increase your income. Track every dollar to see where you can save more. Watching your fund grow motivates you to keep going. Practice saying no to impulse buys to protect your savings goals. Keep your emergency fund accessible but separate from everyday spending. Your fund should be liquid enough to use immediately if needed. Having cash ready turns emergencies from disasters into manageable events. Remember, your fund size may grow or shrink as life changes. Review your emergency fund annually or after big life events. Start small if needed. Every dollar saved counts. Celebrate milestones to stay motivated. Pay down high-interest debt but keep building your emergency fund. Find a balance between enjoying life and preparing for emergencies. Choose accounts that keep your money safe and earn some interest. Inflation means you may need to adjust your fund amount over time. What if I can't save 3 months' expenses right now? Start with 1 month. Separate your emergency fund from other savings to avoid temptation. Discipline is key. Only use the fund for true emergencies. If you dip into your fund, prioritize rebuilding it as soon as possible. Self-employed? Consider saving more to cover income fluctuations. Financial security is a journey, not a race. Include your family in planning and saving for emergencies. Technology makes managing your emergency fund easier than ever. Combine savings with adequate insurance for full protection. Regularly review your spending habits to find extra savings. Treat your emergency fund like a non-negotiable monthly bill. Small daily savings add up. Skip that daily coffee run. Meal prepping reduces food waste and lowers grocery bills. Think of your fund as a safety net catching you when life trips you up. Educate yourself to make smarter financial decisions. Myth: you need $1 million. Truth: start with what you can afford. Cash envelopes help control spending and boost savings. Set weekly savings days to build momentum. Don't be afraid to negotiate bills to free up cash. Separate emergency funds from sinking funds for planned expenses. Visual progress keeps you motivated to save more. Car troubles can be expensive. Your fund can cover repairs without debt. Leverage apps to track spending and savings automatically. Credit cards add debt, not security. Cash is king in emergencies. Put your emergency fund where it earns the most with low risk. Small habits like saving electricity lower bills and boost savings. Financial teamwork strengthens your emergency fund goals. Avoid temptation by limiting easy access to credit during emergencies. Understanding wants versus needs helps prioritize saving. Secondhand shopping saves money to boost your emergency fund. Save windfalls like tax refunds or bonuses to jumpstart your fund. Try daily saving challenges to make saving fun and effective. Set boundaries to avoid peer pressure that drains your budget. Saving reduces anxiety and improves your peace of mind. Sometimes skip vacations to build your safety net faster. Insurance protects you, but can't replace the need for emergency savings. Consistent saving builds a fund that grows stronger every month. Manual budgeting tools help keep you accountable. Financial security positively impacts your mental well-being. Learn to say no to protect your financial future. Celebrate saving milestones with your loved ones. Inspiration from others can keep your motivation high. An emergency fund gives you time to find your next opportunity. After using your fund, rebuild it immediately. Bringing lunch instead of buying saves extra cash. An emergency fund prepares you for the rainy days ahead. Automation helps avoid late fees and keeps your finances stable. Share your savings goals with trusted friends for support. Know your needs, calculate wisely, save consistently. Your emergency fund is your financial peace of mind. Start today. Your future self will thank you. Every step toward saving is a step toward security. Subscribe for more financial tips and smart money strategies. Start small, stay consistent, and play the long game. That's how financial security changes lives.
Drowning in debt? You're not alone, but you're not stuck either. Imagine living a life where loans don't control your decisions. Sounds good? This video gives you 110 smart, clear steps to manage debt and pay it off fast. These tips aren't just theory. They work, and they've changed lives. You'll learn how to track debt, pay it off smarter, and stay out for good. Grab a notebook, open your debt app, and let's dive in. Step 1 starts with mindset. Believe that you can be debt-free. Debt is not a character flaw. It's a situation. One you can overcome. Replace guilt with curiosity. Ask, how can I solve this creatively? Now, let's get practical. Make a list of every debt: credit cards, student loans, car payments. Write down the amount owed, interest rate, monthly payment, and due date. Create a spreadsheet or use apps like undebt.it or Mint to see everything in one place. No more mental math. Next, understand your net income, what you actually bring home monthly. Track your spending for 30 days. Write down every dollar. Categorize: needs, wants, subscriptions, leaks. Most people find at least $100/month they didn't know they were wasting. Now, use this info to build a realistic monthly budget. Your budget is your roadmap. Without it, you're guessing. Use the 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% to debt or savings. Try a zero-based budget. Give every dollar a job. Set a goal. I want to pay off $5,000 in 12 months. Break that goal down. That's $417/month. Is it doable? Goals without a plan are just wishes. Let's make yours real. Goals without a plan are just wishes. Let's make yours real. Use the debt avalanche method. Pay off highest interest debts first. You'll save more money long-term with this strategy. Or try the debt snowball method. Start with the smallest balance. It gives you quick wins and builds momentum. There's no perfect method. Pick the one you'll stick with. Set up auto pay for minimums so you never miss a due date. Late payments hurt your credit and cost fees. Put extra payments on your priority debt each month. Round up payments. Pay $300 instead of $275. Pay $300 instead of $275. Split your payment in half and pay bi-weekly. That's 13 months of payments a year. Apply all bonuses, gifts, and tax refunds toward your debt. Found money =, fast progress. Review long term. There are early payoff penalties. If not, pay more than the minimum and as often as possible. Use a debt payoff calculator to see the impact of extra payments. Seeing progress motivates you to stay on track. Celebrate many milestones. Paid off one loan. Take yourself out for one loan. Take yourself out frugally. Print a debt tracker and color it in every month. Visual progress makes the journey feel real. Use accountability. Share your goal with someone supportive. Join online communities focused on debt freedom. You're not alone. There are thousands on this journey. Great success stories that get inspired. Check your credit score monthly. Pay down debt. Use that improved score to negotiate lower rates. Let's talk about slashing expenses. Cancel unused subscriptions. Switch to a cheaper cell phone plan. Negotiate bills, internet, insurance, and even rent. Cook at home 5 days a week. Save $100s meal prep. Buy in bulk. Waste less. Shop with a list. Avoid impulse buys. Avoid buy now. Waste less. Shop with a list. Avoid buy now. Pay later traps. It's still debt. Drive less. Walk more. Save on gas. Sell stuff. Clothes. Electronics. Books. Use that money only for debt payoff. Start a side hustle. Dog walking, freelancing, tutoring. Use gig apps. DoorDash. Instacart. Upwork. Turn hobbies into income. Crafts, music, art. Upwork. Turn hobbies into income. Crafts, music lessons, digital art. Start small. Consistency is more important than scale. Put all extra income toward debt. Don't increase spending. Avoid lifestyle creep. Don't increase spending. Avoid lifestyle creep. Don't upgrade when income rises. Use the envelope system to manage cash. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Temptation is costly. Avoid retail therapy. It creates more problems. Declutter your space. It helps clear mental debt too. Use a debt payoff vision board. Remind yourself while you're doing this every day. Create a debt-free affirmation you repeat daily. You're getting closer. Say it often. Limit credit card use. Pay in cash if possible. Freeze your cards in ice. Limit credit card use. Pay in cash if possible. Freeze your cards in ice. Literally. Or put them in a locked drawer. Use only one card for emergencies. And pay it off fast. Remember, debt freedom equals sign choice. Avoid payday loans. The interest is brutal. Avoid store credit cards. They often trap you with high APRs. Don't co-sign loans. It becomes your problem if they default. Avoid buy now, pay later deals unless you pay in full immediately. Don't fall for debt relief scams that charge upfront fees. Verify any debt consolidation offered through a nonprofit. Learn the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, FDCPA. Know your rights. You can request debt validation in writing. Keep records of every communication with lenders or collectors. If you're stuck, seek help from nonprofit credit counselors. Avoid bankruptcy unless it's truly the last resort. Bankruptcy affects your financial future for 7, 10 years. Instead, work on settlement or extended payment plans. Know that getting out of debt takes time. Be patient. You didn't get into debt overnight. And you won't get out overnight either. You're doing the work. Every dollar paid down is power gained. Once you're debt-free, stay that way. Start saving aggressively. Emergency fund first. Then invest. Let your money work for you. Plan for big purchases. And save in advance. Pay cash for everything you can. Use credit strategically, only when it benefits you. Build your credit, but don't carry balances. Teach others. Become the example you needed. Share your debt-free journey with your family or community. Financial literacy is contagious. Spread it. Imagine your future. No payments, just possibilities. You've already taken the first step by watching this. Now take action. One change at a time. Debt freedom is possible, and it's waiting for you.
Let's explore personal finance apps for freelancers and gig workers. Check out QuickBooks Self-Employed, perfect for tracking income and mileage. It also estimates quarterly taxes. No surprises during tax season. For simplified invoicing and payments, try Wave Money. Wave integrates accounting, invoicing, and personal expense tracking, all in one app. Need more crypto tools? Zerion is great for DeFi portfolio tracking. It supports Ethereum, NFTs, and more. Perfect for Web3 users. Now let's focus on student-specific budgeting apps. Wally is popular among students, with smart categorization and expense graphs. Plus, Wally supports multiple currencies. Great for international students. Speaking of global access, many apps now support multi-country usage. Apps like Spendy, Wally, and Revolut are leading the way in international functionality. Revolut is especially handy for travelers, combining budgeting and borderless banking. Now let's break down budgeting for families. Try FamZoo, a virtual family bank that teaches kids about money. Kids get prepaid cards and learn saving habits from a young age. Want to build habits around money? Try Monarch Money. It combines beautiful design with deep goal planning and collaboration. Let's touch on financial security features. Apps like Copilot and YNAB use bank-level encryption and secure syncs. Always enable 2FA, two-factor authentication, to protect your accounts. Now let's look at gamified finance apps. They make saving fun. Try Long Game. It rewards saving with games and chances to win money. Cootie is another UK-based app that gamifies budgeting and savings challenges. Into spreadsheets? You'll love Tiller Money. Tiller links to your bank and feeds data directly into Google Sheets. Prefer open-source tools? Try Firefly 3, self-hosted and highly customizable. Great for privacy-conscious users who want full control. Let's not forget non-app solutions like Excel templates or Notion finance trackers. Notion users are building entire dashboards for debt payoff, savings, and investing. Now, what about voice assistants? Some apps like Clio and Mint integrate with smart assistants for voice-based updates. For those who want minimal effort, try autopilot-style apps. Acorns rounds up your purchases and invests the spare change. Acorns also offers retirement accounts and educational resources. For donation budgeting, try Givelify. It helps you manage charitable giving and track receipts for tax time. Let's revisit debt payoff strategies. Apps like Unbury.me and Debt Payoff Planner give visual debt freedom roadmaps. If you're in the FIRE community, check out FireCalc and On Trajectory. These help you plan financial independence based on your spending and saving rate. Back to basics. Many overlook the power of banking apps themselves. Modern banks like Chime, SoFi, and Ally now have built-in budgeting tools. They often offer early direct deposit, overdraft protection, and automatic savings. Need to handle multiple currencies? Use Wise, formerly TransferWise. Wise also helps digital nomads manage expenses across borders. Apps like Honeydew cater to couples with different banks and budgets. It promotes financial transparency in relationships. For cash envelope fans, some apps like Envelopes replicate the old-school style digitally. And if you want voice coaching, Emma and Plum are fun UK-based apps that coach you financially. With so many apps, you might wonder, how do I choose? Start with your goal: budget, save, invest, reduce debt, then match it with an app's strengths. Try one or two at most. Don't let app overload stop you from starting. Remember, managing money is a journey. Every small step counts. Automate what you can, review monthly, adjust quarterly, teach others. Financial literacy multiplies when shared. Let technology serve you, not overwhelm you. Ready to take control of your finances? Try one app from today's list and see the change. Thanks for joining us. Like, comment, and subscribe for more smart money tips every week.
Are ETFs and mutual funds just financial twins with different names? Or do they hold key differences that could change how you invest forever? Today, I'm breaking down the battle of the funds, ETFs versus mutual funds. Let's find out which one is right for you. Before we get into comparisons, let's define what each of them is. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a basket of securities you can buy and sell like a stock throughout the day. It tracks an index, sector, commodity, or other assets and trades on an exchange just like any stock. A mutual fund is also a basket of investments, but you buy shares directly from the fund company. And here's a key point: it's priced only once per day, at the end of the trading day. Let's start with what they have in common. Both pool money from multiple investors to buy diversified assets. Both offer diversification, reducing risk by spreading your money across various investments, and both can be actively or passively managed, run by professional fund managers. But here's where the differences begin. Let's explore 7 key areas where ETFs and mutual funds differ. Number 1. Trading flexibility. ETFs can be traded throughout the day just like stocks. Prices fluctuate every second. Mutual funds, only bought or sold once a day after market close. Number 2. Fees and expenses. ETFs often have lower expense ratios, especially passive index ETFs. Mutual funds may charge more, some even have sales loads and management fees. Number 3. Tax efficiency. ETFs use an in-kind exchange process, making them more tax efficient. Mutual funds may distribute capital gains, which you'll owe taxes on, even if you didn't sell. Number 4. Minimum investments. Most ETFs have no minimum, just the cost of one share. Many mutual funds require a minimum investment, sometimes $500 or more. Number 5. Management style. ETFs are often passively managed, tracking an index. Mutual funds are more commonly actively managed. Fund managers try to beat the market, sometimes for higher fees. Number 6. Transparency. ETFs disclose their holdings daily. You always know what's inside. Mutual funds might disclose holdings quarterly, so there's a bit of a lag. Number 7. How you buy and sell. You buy ETFs through a brokerage just like stocks. Easy and flexible. Mutual funds may be purchased directly from the fund company or a broker, often with extra paperwork. So let's recap. ETFs offer flexibility, lower costs, and tax advantages. Mutual funds offer professional management and structure for long-term investors. But which one should you choose? It really depends on your goals, investing style, and how much control you want. If you're a hands-off investor who values simplicity, ETFs may be your go-to. If you want active management, maybe in a retirement account, mutual funds can make sense. Also consider risk tolerance. Both can be risky or conservative. It depends on what they invest in. An S&P 500 ETF is likely more stable than a high-risk mutual fund chasing returns. Remember, even small fees can eat away at long-term returns. A 1% difference in fees over 30 years can cost you thousands of dollars. Use online platforms to compare ETFs and mutual funds side by side. When choosing, look at expense ratios, historical performance, strategy, and risk level. And remember, you can invest in both. Diversifying fund types is totally okay. Pro tip: use ETFs for taxable accounts and mutual funds for retirement plans like 401ks. Let's end with a final side-by-side comparison to make your decision easier. Was this helpful? Like, subscribe, and share if you want more smart money videos like this. Whether you choose ETFs, mutual funds, or both, invest smart and stay financially empowered. Let's take a deeper dive into each comparison category with real examples. Take VOO, a popular ETF tracking the S&P 500, low fees, high transparency, and broad exposure. Now compare it with VFIX, a mutual fund tracking the same index. Similar holdings, different mechanics. VUO trades during the day, VFIX does not. VOO usually has slightly lower fees. During market swings, ETFs allow quick moves. Mutual funds are slower to react. ETFs appeal to short-term traders due to intraday trading features. Mutual funds are popular with long-term investors who prefer a set-it-and-forget-it strategy. Let's visualize how a 1% versus 0.05% expense ratio affects your investment over 20 years. A small difference in fees can lead to thousands in lost growth over time. ETFs are easy to buy on apps like Robinhood, Webull, or Fidelity.